Hi guys, and welcome to the studio for another video bar reports. Today we have Chaos versus Chaos.
Yeah.
DC
Can't even argue.
versus Nick. We're all very excited for this matchup actually.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually done Chaos versus Chaos
On the
in
channel.
a very long time.
Yeah, in a very
I'm
very
talking
long
about
time.
written battle reports, the classic style that we also do, and we haven't done one with video.
In the lead up to this game, I may have been sending threatening messages to Nick.
He has.
So yeah, to start this off, we were actually going to do a Venom off.
Yeah, we were.
So we actually, DC had just painted 3 Venom Claws, and Nick had got the 3 Venom Claws commission painted. So we thought, let's do a Venom off. But then it's all just changed around and said, oh, there's suddenly Predators in this list. But I think it's actually going to make it quite interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's more shooty than just bashing off in the middle.
Because he asked me, I was like, oh, well, should I use my Venom Claws? I was like, well, no, use your Predators. That way you can like sort of have a medium army shooting and assault.
Assault, yeah.
Obviously,
Full assault.
So you don't just clash in the middle and then it's boring. So you have a bit of variation.
Yeah. Hopefully, anyway.
So we're very excited. We're even more excited than normal because in only 5 days we start No Retreat 5.
From the
So we're very, very busy in the studio sorting out all the terrain for the event itself, and obviously talking to the players. Everybody's really excited. We've got a WhatsApp group where all the players are constantly talking and when sending us working progress pictures. And the standard of armies this year is breathtaking.
Unreal.
It's like
unreal.
we thought we were up here in the level wise, and this time it's gone like you wouldn't see it in the camera if there was a level in the camera. So we're very excited, and we're so excited that we thought, look, let's play one of the No Retreat missions. So not the No Retreat missions, but the SN event format, which comprises of a primary, a secondary, and a tertiary. You can see more of this on the snbarreports.com events page on our website, so make sure you check it out if you're interested in some of our events. But we'll quickly run through what No Retreat is and what the mission is as well. So No Retreat is an exclusive invite-only event where you have to apply, and from those applications we select the lucky 42 participants, where we look at your hobby background. We make sure the army is to a high standard of painting, and we also like to have a full faction event where we have as many factions as we can. And if I think I'm actually quite sure that the only faction we're missing in this event from the 42 players is Grey Knights.
Yes.
So we're filling in every faction except Grey Knights, which is absolutely awesome. So it's invite only, so we select the players and we have them 6 months where we just actually try and spoil them as much as possible.
bit by bit.
Then we've got our own GT, where those are actually tickets that come out to the public, and it's first come first serve, and we are very proud to say that we've sold out in less than an hour on the 2 events we've done. So now into the mission we go. So we play a primary where it's one of the primary missions. It's one of the Eternal War missions, and we actually mix the old, not the old, but the first rulebook missions with some of the new chapter approved missions. So we have gone for, we did roll actually on this, and we rolled a 4, so we're playing mission 4 of No Retreat, which is No Mercy for the primary, which is very simple and is very cool actually for this specific army versus army. And we're playing secondary is Deadlock, so it's quite simple as well. It's Maelstrom, which is the first time we're actually doing Maelstrom for video bar reports. And it's basically, you start with 6 cards, and as the turn progresses you go to 5, to 4, to 3. You always have to match that number of cards. And then tertiary is always the same. It's always First Strike, Slay the Warlord, and Line Breaker. Tertiary gives you a total of 6 points unless you actually draw, where you get 3 points each. Secondary gives you a total of 8 points unless you draw, which is you get 4 points each. And then you've got 14 points on the primary unless you draw, where you split it 7 apiece. So we will go through that throughout the mission. You will see 6 objectives on the table, equally placed, or mirrored image, or whatever you would say, like perfectly done. If there would be 6 tiles on the table, there would be in the center of every 6 tiles. Those are stickers which can't be moved and the stickers are on every board throughout the event. So
Yeah.
you will see as soon as we see deployment later on.
Yeah.
You will see. And yeah, I could be talking about No Retreat for ages, but let's go straight onto lists.
Yeah.
We're going to start with the Word Bearers, DC, if you don't mind. So,
Because they're the best.
yeah. So let us know, what have you brought today?
I'm here to school Nick today on the world of chaos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I worship all the gods, I'm just one of them.
Sure.
So
Shots fired.
Yeah, shots
I
been
worship
fired.
the coolest one.
Oh, wow.
I bet you don't even have a mark of corn.
I do not.
See?
Yeah, it's all Slanesh and Zeech.
Okay,
But
so
I think of them all as undivided. That's what they should be. They are
take us
undivided.
through 3 detachments, and we are playing 1750 points, which is what No Retreat is all about.
Yep.
And
Okay.
just take us
so
through.
I've got 2 battalions
Yeah.
and an auxiliary heavy.
Yeah.
So battalion number 1, 3 units of cultists, nice and easy. Usually I go for a big blob, but this time I've kind of spread them out because I want to get a bit of screening because I know he's very assault heavy. I think 2 of the units have got heavy stubbers, but the rest are just plain standard. They've all got autoguns. They're all Mark of Slanesh. In that battalion, leading them, I've got a Warpsmith, standard again, and then I've got a Sorcerer, and the Sorcerer has Mark of Slanesh. He has Delightful Agonies for that 5 up in Feel No Pain, hopefully help my chaff kind of survive a little bit longer. And he also has Prescience, which will be hopefully put on the Predators. In that battalion then, I've got my Contemptor Kravix. Now Kravix has got an upgrade from his multi-melter, which came in the box. He now has dual assault cannons, Curies.
Carries is what-
However you say it, Carries.
I don't know how to say it. I always say carries.
Carries.
Carry.
So yeah, they're Carries assault cannons. I've got dual of those. So it's 12 shots, strength 7 -1 damage.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's kind of killing some berserkers when they come out of their rhinos.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's as is Kravix. Love him. Hopefully he'll do a bit more now because he's been universally pretty rubbish with the multi-melter. Don't think he liked it as a weapon. And then moving on to the 2nd battalion, we've got Malak himself, the Dark Apostle, ruling the 28th War Host. He has Mark of Zeech, and he has the Mutating Invocation, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
D3
That's the
D3 wounds
Zeech
back.
one,
The
isn't
Zeech one, exactly. It's really good for a Warlord because it keeps him alive. And then he has the Warp-Sighted Plea, which is +1 to range weapons on a unit. So again, I'll be putting that probably on the Predators.
Okay.
Then the Demon Prince, still yet to be named. I haven't thought of a name for him. I like to think about my names and the fluff behind it and find a reason for it.
That's really
So this Demon Prince, unknown at the moment, but he is bound to Malak through some sort of ritual or oath.
Yeah,
So-
if you have any cool names that you think would suit him, comment below.
Put him below.
Maybe DC will like one.
I put it on my Instagram, and someone put Gary, just Gary, and I said, "What about a second name?" He said, "No, like Sting. He doesn't need a second name."
Doesn't need one.
Gary, but no, it's not going to be Gary.
Sensational, those guys.
yeah.
I only have one name. That's what I need.
He's got warp time, and he has dual talents, and he also has the relic Intoxicating Elixir for +1 strength, +1 attack. It's my favorite way to run them. You can keep them super mobile, get them wherever they need to go, and they're actually just absolutely vicious with that strength 8 and 9 attacks. I always forget now the assault.
9 attacks.
With this
Khornes has
assault
10
one.
ones, yeah.
All right.
Because we have Might of Magic.
Yeah, and that's the 2 battalions. And then, in the back of the heavy support of that battalion, we've got 3 Predators, all kitted out with heavy bolters, Predator autocannons, Havoc launchers. Only one of them has got Combi bolter because that's the only one that's modelled.
Yeah, just a bit of points there.
I might just
extra points.
stick one on the others 2 in the future because
Yeah.
2 points is worth it. And then last but not least, Prince Nordic, the Judicator of the Faith. This is the first time you'll see him on YouTube.
We have used him on SM Plus.
We have, and it's a great game. Go to SM Plus, subscribe, because you can
It
see...
was a great game.
Yeah,
It was a
Prince
good game.
Nordic in
Versus
action.
Tau, wasn't it? Tau. Yeah.
Yeah, it was versus Tau.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll let everyone know on YouTube. So Prince Nordic came. I bought a knight anyway, and I was in the middle of putting him together. And then a fellow called Martin. So his name is Nordic Miniatures, I believe, on Instagram. We'll put it by here. He donated all of the armor because it was in Wordbearer's theme over to me. So thanks, Martin. That's really appreciative. Yeah. So I named him Prince Nordic in his honor. Prince Nordic, Judicator of the Faith. He keeps everyone in line. And I've spent 2 CP on him. We've got 1 for a Warlord trait, so Tyrannical Court, I believe it's called.
Okay.
And then 1 for a relic, which is called Corrupted Heirlooms. And I've given him the Gauntlet of Ascension. because that just sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It really does.
That's the re-rolling to hit and to wound.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gauntlet,
times
two
two
strength.
-4, 6 damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and no -1 to hit either. So
No,
it's-
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Just hits
So,
a normal
yeah.
2+.
Nice.
I don't know if it's the best thing you can pick, but I thought
That's
awesome.
just
And
good.
if Warlord
It's
trait,
cool enough.
+1 advance, +1 to charge.
Nice.
And if I get in your half, then it's
+1
attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's the list. It's a bit shooty, bit of combat in there.
Very interesting list.
Time to kill some
Indeed.
World Eaters.
Yeah, and before actually carrying on into the World Eaters, we don't actually allow a double battalion at the no retreat rules or event rules, but it is something we're going to incorporate in our future events, where we will be allowing a double battalion. So some of you are actually viewing this will be very happy to hear, but we feel that some of the more expensive armies like Space Marines and stuff are very very difficult to get a brigade with them.
But you can't.
So we basically can't because there's not enough points in it.
Yeah.
But a double battalion can be done, and that makes them, there's the stratagems and command points bring so much flavor to the game that we thought it's the best thing will come.
I would
So
say
we are
that-
trying it now today as a
I would say that as No Retreat is developed and command points become such a key part of the game more and more, it's now a point where you guys, they turn around and went, right, we're having a big debate about it. And I think this is a good test for it. See if it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving over now to the World Eaters, but before we start, we have to give a very, very big thank you to Blazing Brush Studios.
Yeah.
Nick had some of his models of his World Eaters painted by them a long time ago, and they had been in a cupboard for a long time, and Nick decided to get a bit of reserves, get a bit of the Venom Crawlers, have some Berserkers added to them.
Essentially, I got rid of my Chaos last year.
Yeah.
About last year or 2 years ago, and I didn't get rid of them.
Yeah.
I had Khorne the Betrayer and a few other
Rhinos
Warriors,
and
I
stuff.
was like, I'm gonna leave those there because I'm sure in the future I'll want to come back to World
So
Eaters.
he has revamped his list, he has added reinforcements, some of the newer stuff, and as you can see now in one of these pictures, the attention to detail on the Berserkers, the amount of conversions on it is
unreal.
Absolutely amazing. So thank you, Blazing Brush Studios, for that. And without further ado, Nick, take us through your list.
Yes, okay, so we've got a battalion to start off with. So obviously in a World Eaters detachment, the Khorne Berserkers become troops. So we've got 3 troops of Khorne Berserkers of 9. They're going to be inside Rhinos.
Yeah.
And leading that battalion will be Zartoth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Zartoth will be leading that. He's got the Talisman of Burning Blood and dual Malefic Talons.
Okay.
So essentially he's just going to be diving forward with the rest of the army, just to give those rerolls and probably delete a unit, which is the plan. It probably won't work, but that's
Always
the plan.
good to have a plan.
Yeah, he's going to be he's going to be joined. Yeah, he's going to be joined by both Exalted Champions, Khornes the Bloody and Arcanon Wrathbound.
Such cool names.
Yeah, so they're both equipped with Power Fist.
Punching and chopping.
Yeah, they're both equipped with Power Fists and Chain Axes. No shooting required. And they're essentially there just to give the army the reroll to wound.
Okay.
Yeah, in the fight phase. And they're going to be in the Rhinos as well. That's why the units are down to
smaller
9.
units.
Exactly.
No? Okay.
They're moving on to Spearhead detachments. We've got leading that is our Warlord, and that is Zorkar the Devourer. Yeah, Zorkar it's obviously the sons of Zorkar, the Brethren of Destruction. He is the leader
His
of
boys.
His boys.
These are his boys. This is his warband.
Yeah.
And he's got the Brass Collar of Boragasta, so I'm paying an extra CP for the extra relics just to be able to deny and hopefully cause some perils of the war.
Yeah, so you can deny anything within 24 inches.
Yeah, it's just normal deny.
And if you deny it, he actually suffers perils. Which is, it's a very good...
Rubbish. You're a heathen.
So and he's got the Warlord trait Slaughterborn. So whenever he kills a character or a vehicle or a Titanic, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I know it's definitely character. He gets a +1 attack and +1 strength.
Yeah, it's a really good.
It's fantastic. If you manage to munch through a few units here and there, by the time you get to the last one, he might be rolling 12, 13 attacks, and it's absolutely
brutal.
It's amazing.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah, and obviously you can't leave home without him. Using World Eaters, you've got Khorne the Betrayer. He's just an absolute psychopath. He's got 8 attacks on the charge. strength 6, -4, damage D3 apiece.
Doesn't he always overcharge his plasma pistol?
Always.
Yeah,
Can't-
always
it's
does. You
ridiculous.
can't actually say no to that.
That's pretty much it.
Can he hit
Yeah.
anything with that thing?
Absolutely, he's hitting on 2s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's hitting on 2s.
Always hits on
Strength 8, -3, 2 damage.
Yeah.
-3, 2 damage.
He's too mad to shoot things.
Yeah, he
Bring
just
him
wanna-
closer so I can
he
hit
just,
them with my
just
axe.
wants to sink his chain axe into
something.
flesh,
Yeah,
metal,
his
or whatever
Primarch
he can
weapon.
actually. So yeah, that's your
and,
list,
and
isn't
the 3
it?
venom crawlers.
And the 3 venom crawlers,
And the
yeah.
spearheads,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm a big fan of the venom crawlers. Like a lot of, they're good in combat.
They're
They're really
amazing.
good in shooting. They move fast.
Yeah.
They've got an invulnerable save. They regenerate wounds. Yeah, I just love them. I like how the model looks as well.
You put them with
So-
a Master of Possession and a
Strength 9.
Lord
greater,
Discordance.
greater Possessed. You get Strength 9, reroll
Yeah.
1s,
And a
4
Lord Discordance as
vulnerables.
well.
Yeah,
Lord
Lord
Discordance,
moving
hitting on
up with them.
3s.
Moving more.
Yeah,
They're
I
just
just
brutal.
imagine this big spider there.
Yeah.
Shooting. It's crazy.
Climbing on the wall.
I get too excited.
Yeah. And not to mention, in the Berserker units, we've got the Icon of Wrath
Yeah.
for the reroll
Yeah, you can't
charges.
leave home without
Yeah.
And a bolt pistol, chain axe on everyone.
Okay, guys, so those are the lists. As you can see, we're all very excited.
I'm going to crush you.
Before we
Unbeliever.
go on, I just have to give a quick mention to P-Works for these fantastic mats.
they are
So
brilliant.
you'll actually see the terrain.
Yeah.
The newly terrain we've just have done, especially for No Retreat, which matches perfectly with this mat. So if you want to get one of these mats, make sure you check them out.
Yeah.
And yeah, without further ado, DC, are you ready?
Oh yeah. Lorgar's with me.
Nick, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll catch you in deployment. See
Cool.
you now. Hi guys, we're back and we have deployed. So, as we explained at the beginning, we have the No Retreat mission number 4, and as we explained, the 6 objectives for the Maelstrom, which is a secondary mission, are placed and are mirrored, or how can I say, parallel to each other. Yeah, so these are on every table and are not moved. These are stickers, so each table will have that. As you can see, we've got the 6 objectives on the table. Now we are playing, our primary is one of the old missions, so No Mercy, as we explained at the beginning, which means that you have both deployed 1 unit at a time.
Yes.
Nick has finished because he does have less units than DC,
Yes.
meaning he has a +1. So
It's so slow to do it that way.
yeah, so I hate it. But look, it gives it a bit of a mix when you're playing
Yeah.
5 games or 6 games in an event. It gives it a bit of a mix. But as DC says, does
take longer.
slow
It
the
takes-
game
yeah,
down
yeah.
quite a lot. We're going to go into deployment, quick deployment overview of both armies. So we're going to go into the World Eaters. Nick has deployed his characters just on top of the Rhinos, so he actually remembers
Which
one's which. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got the 3 Venom Crawlers
Yeah.
just in front. He's gone really aggressive, as you do with World Eaters.
As always.
As always.
As always.
And we've got one of the sorted aspiring champions on this one. We've got the man himself, Khan, on that one, and another aspiring champion on the one on the right. And then we've got the 2 demon princes making good use of the no targeting character rule behind the screen of World Eaters. The warlord is this one, isn't it, Nick?
Yes, Zorka.
Zorka on this side. And yeah, it's quite a simple deployment, very aggressive, as Nick really has to do with this kind of list.
Yeah.
And we're playing No Mercy, so you're good in combat, so all you want to do is rush forward and kill as many units as possible.
Yeah, the idea is kill 2 units per one of mine.
Okay.
And you win the game. And you win
game.
primary. That's something that we will see throughout the game, hopefully. As there's a primary, a secondary and a tertiary, you can lose the primary and win the secondary, so it makes it really cool. But we'll go throughout the game and explain a bit more. And now into the word bearers. Ooh, word bearers of World Eaters. This is so cool. Okay, so we've got the big man in the center, making sure he is in frontal lines as well, as again he wants to get into combat as close as possible.
Stompy.
Stompy. And DC has made the most of his cultists and used them as screens, because you don't want to get these guys disembarking, the berserkers inside the Rhinos, disembarking and moving towards the better units, I guess you can call them.
Yeah.
So DC has deployed, he's castled up on his left side, he's got the 3 Predators, he's got the Contemptor Dreadnoughts just in front. We've got the Warpsmith, making sure he regenerates wounds on the Predators if any wounds get allocated on them. We've got the Demon Prince, who at the moment is staying quite behind, and I guess you're making sure you get rerolls of 1s.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I don't want to put him too far forward in case he gets chopped up.
And then we've got your Warlord,
Malak himself.
Malak himself, just at the back, hiding away like a scary cat. And hopefully he doesn't get a chain axe.
He conducts the battle.
Yeah, he conducts it. Hopefully he doesn't get chain axed to the face.
Yeah.
If he does, I guess it's game over.
Yeah,
If
pretty
he is
much.
at the back. So so that's it, guys. That's deployment for both armies, and I think it's gonna be quite a bad bluff, and it is a good mission for these 2 armies. So let's see what happens. So now we go into the all-important roll-off. So
I have the
Nick has a +1,
Yeah.
and this is something that I hate as well from the old missions, is that you're going to roll now, and then one of you is going to roll again if you want to see it, so don't like that, but here we go. So Nick has a +1, that's a 4, and Nick is the white dice, so that's a 4, that makes it into a 5.
Yes.
Now,
Would you like to see this?
would you like to seize, or would you like to go second?
I'll seize. I want to shoot you.
Okay.
I want to shoot you as much as I can.
So, seize from DC? No, that's another 4. So, Nick gets turn 1, and we'll see you back.
Before that, quickly, my prayer.
Prayer, okay,
gonna-
2+.
Yeah, 2+. I'm going to give +1 to my Predators.
Of course it's a 1.
It's a 1. So I'll
You want to reroll already? You've got a double battalion.
I do. I've got the points. I'm going to do it. I need it.
Double 1.
Another one.
Okay, so that's a -1 to hit on
No, it's a +1 to hit for him on shooting.
shooting. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it, boys and girls. We'll catch you back at the end of turn 1 movement for the World Eaters. See you now. Okay, so on to the secondary mission. So we are playing Deadlock, as we explained at the beginning, and these are Nick's first 6 cards. So he has scored. He has got Scour the Skies, meaning he has to kill the Demon Prince, the only unit with the fly keyword. Actually, he has picked up Area Denial, meaning he will score 2 D3 command points instead of just the 1 for the 6 inches. Psychological Warfare, Defend Objective 3, which is all the way in the very end there. Bit unlucky there. secure objective 6, which is he is on, so he is going to score that point at the end. And then claim and despoil. So score D3 victory points if you control an objective marker that was controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn. So that will have to wait a bit, Nick, unless you want to discard it at the end of the turn. Movement wise now, he has moved everything forward and he has advanced with just that Venom Crawler there in the middle. So very simple frontal movement by the World Eaters. And yeah, we're going to go straight into the shooting phase.
I'm going to spend 2 CP.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Just because I want to. Prepare positions.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Okay, so you do that at the beginning. So we should have said at the beginning.
Sorry.
But he did say it off camera anyway. Yes. So that's fine. So he is spending 2 command points and having a +1 to act as if he's in cover with everything except the super heavy, which is that big boy there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick, straight into the shooting phase we go. What are you opening up with?
So first will be the Havoc Launcher into the
and the Combi Bolter will go into same.
Yeah.
Okay, so Havoc Launcher and Combi Bolter.
So that's
Magic 1.
We'll do the Combi Bolter. So
okay.
I should be.
Yeah, you are.
12
inch. So
Rerolling ones.
Rerolling ones with the Demon Prince.
3. 1 on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, DC.
5 ups now.
Yep.
5 ups because you are in cover. And that's the double 1.
The Havoc Launcher shot. Hits.
Okay, hits.
3s.
And
no.
3. Is it strength 6?
No, strength 5.
Strength 5, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So next one exactly the same.
Okay, into the same unit.
1 shot again.
1 shot
exactly
again.
the same.
So
1 hits.
Wounds.
1 wound.
5 up.
The
DC, stop rolling ones.
That one.
That's what I do.
So 1 wound.
That's 1 wound, DC.
From the combi.
Nope.
It's 2 CP well spent.
So Combi Bolt is going to be going into these and Havoc Launcher into them.
Okay.
So
Havoc Launcher into the one you have already removed.
Yeah. So Combi, rerolling ones.
Yes.
So 3 hits. And 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yeah.
So, yeah, poor rolling on both of you, actually.
D6 shots. 3.
That's better.
Rerolling ones. So 3. And 2 wounds.
And this is on this unit here, right?
Yep, onto the unit that's already.
One
so that's
one save.
So one's dead there.
Yes.
Okay, and now onto the Warp Bolters or the Venom
I'm going to do this Warp Bolter here.
Okay,
those,
Warp Bolter into the cultists.
Yeah, into those cultists. 2 hits.
Yeah.
2 wounds minus 2. So.
That's 2 dead.
2 dead. Yeah.
Yes, 2 dead.
Yeah, it does 2.
Okay.
Yes. And now we'll go into the Venom Crawlers.
Okay, first Venom Crawler then.
Yeah, the first one will go into the Knight.
Okay, already firing at the Knight.
Yeah.
Trying to take as many wounds out as possible.
So 2 shots.
2 shots.
2 hits.
2 hits at least. And these are strength 7, aren't they?
Strength 8, so 1
Strength
wound.
8, nice.
Yeah, so 1 wound.
1 wound at minus
2.
Minus 2.
So 5 up. Yeah.
That's a 5. Okay.
So
that Venom Crawler advanced,
didn't it? So
is it assault? Is it an assault weapon?
It is assault, so
okay,
we can fire. Yeah, so we can fire through the window,
Yeah.
And we're going to be using...
you've got some windows there which we checked before.
Yeah, and we're going to be using the Blasphemous Machine stratagem, so he ignores the -1.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 CP.
Isn't it he ignores the heavy?
No, he can advance and fire as normal.
Okay.
But if you want, well, I'll fire this one.
Yeah, fire him while DC goes and checks.
Yes. So this one's going to be firing into
no penalty for firing heavy weapons or for advancing and firing assault.
Okay, so you can carry on with the middle one
so
then.
There we go. So 2d3.
That's
so
better.
6.
Nice. 6 shots.
Here we go.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
That's a good. That's a good shout.
That's a good roll. Now 4s. Okay, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Yeah. 2 wounds on my big boy.
Yeah.
Got Prince Nora coming
5
in.
ups.
Oh.
No, so 2 D3. Is it D3 or is it damage?
D3 damage. D3. Do you want to reroll that?
No.
I didn't know it was -2. That's quite good.
So that's 5.
That's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, and now
Next
are we
one,
moving
the
on to the?
Yeah.
Have you shot with the?
Not
you
yet.
haven't shot with him yet,
Not yet.
yeah.
So
okay, so him into the Knight as well. So that's 4 shots.
4. Yeah, I'll keep 4.
Okay,
4's
he's keeping 4.
Yeah, 4's okay. 4's. Oh, 1 hit. No wounds.
No wounds.
Okay, and
Warp
now
bolter.
the warp bolter. So the warp bolter is going to be going into the front line here.
It's damage too, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. So into the front line as well. Rerolling ones.
2 hits.
That's 2 hits.
And 1 bolter.
One wound.
One dead, right?
Yeah, just one dead. Because it is minus
Yeah.
2, isn't it?
Sure, it's minus 2
No,
down.
isn't it minus 1, the warp bolter?
Oh yeah, you are right. You should roll to the
6s.
6s.
No.
And then 1.
1 here on this side.
No.
I think it's
so-
minus 1.
Yeah,
down
minus
to-
1.
Either way, the
down
cultists are dead.
Yeah.
They've been blue.
Okay, so that is the end of
the
your
turn.
shooting phase and the turn,
And the
because
turn, yeah.
it's impossible to get any assaults
Any
in because
assaults,
he is 12 inch. He should be 12
Yeah.
inches away from you. And yeah, that's a quick. So
I'm
counting points now.
So scars, guys. No. So it's just secure 6.
Okay, so he has secured 6 and he does get D3, but in our format,
It's just
any
2.
D3 is just 2, straight flat 2, and a D6 is a straight 4. So he does get 3 points there, Nick. Though. Yeah,
Yeah.
that isn't bad.
Not bad.
So, now, do you get first strike?
Well, now we can do psychological warfare.
Yeah, he
I'm
can.
going to spend 2 CP.
Okay, so he is going to spend 2 CP because that denies him, that denies you to get first strike as well on the tertiary mission.
I lost 2 here,
He
just
did
for
lose
morale.
2. Okay, morale. So leadership 6, minus 5.
So I lost another 1.
So I get psychological anyway.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Can't stop that.
Yes. Yeah, but you can re-roll that
Nope.
dice if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
for CP?
Yeah,
or
for
CP.
Oh, I'm burning through my CP.
I know.
You've got less CP
bit
than I do.
silly, but
Burning through my CP. For 1 point you got?
Yeah.
yeah, it's just 1 point. And Nick looking giving him big
Smile.
glance. Bit of pressure there.
Bit of pressure. No, because you'll get it next turn anyway.
Yeah, it's got to be quite easy to get physical,
Yeah,
with
psychological
cultists.
warfare with so many cultists on the table.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's 3 points for the
4
second.
points.
4 points. That's 4 points. Yeah, that's
There is
4 points. Why is it 4?
Because original gives me 2.
Yes. Sorry.
too.
So that's 4 points on your secondary.
Yep.
Nothing on your tertiary because you failed to get first strike.
Yes.
And we move on to DC's turn 1. See you now. The cards have been drawn for the word bearers, and in typical DC fashion, they are not as good as you want them to be. So, first one is score objective 4, which is actually on this side behind Nick's army. He has scored advance, which means he has to advance with his whole army, which he doesn't want to do. Behind enemy lines, which it's
way.
basically
That way.
it's basically all of this, which you can't get back to either. He's got Assassinate, which is very, very difficult, as his Demon Princes are very difficult to actually get and can't be targeted, and the other characters
Are in the
are all
vehicles.
in their vehicles. He has finally got a good one, which is, well, not good, but actually can score. His objective 1, which is just under the Predator there.
Yeah.
And then he has got Supremacy, which means he has to actually get 3.
Which he can
He is actually capturing number 3 here. He is capturing number 1 just underneath, and he is capable of scoring either number 6
Or number 5.
or number 5 on that side.
Yeah.
So, still a possibility of getting 3 points there, but the rest are very, very difficult, DC.
How dare you?
So, movement over. The big boy has moved forward as close as possible with his 12 inches towards the rhino and the venom crawler. Some cultists have followed just behind, and then he has reshuffled some of his cultists, either moving them forward or just shuffling this way to get this objective number 3. Nothing in this castle has moved and is just now drawing sight to its first targets. So we can move on to
Psychic time.
psychic phase. Yes, sir.
Just a quick one.
Okay. So Demon Prince.
Demon Prince has got warp time,
Okay.
and he's just out of smite range, so he's not going to do anything for himself this time.
Okay.
He's going to relax. We're going to have the Sorcerer do Prescience on this Predator here,
Are you?
because
Okay.
that's +1 to hit. I'm very sure. That gives him 2 of them +1 to hit because
Okay.
of the prayer. So it's 7 to cast.
Okay. And that's that's a 7. That's an 8 actually.
And then we're going to give this squad here.
Okay, so the front line.
Delightful Agonies.
Okay, so feel no pain 5+.
Yeah.
Because you do have to give them the Mark of Zanesh, which you have.
All of them have. Yeah,
Yes.
Mark of Zanesh, always. You can't give Cultists anything else. There you go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the 2 of them.
I've got
So feel no pain and the +1, making 2 of the predators hit on 2s now. Very nice. Okay, so we'll catch you back at the beginning of the shooting phase. See you now. Shooting phase. So DC, what are you opening up with?
We're going to open up with the Predators.
Okay.
See if we can open some of these rhinos. I'm going to spend a CP for kill shot. Who saw that coming?
Yes.
So I'm down to 5 now.
Yeah, that's your favourite stratagem.
I love it.
Which I'll probably take out in the next goal day, so that's what always happens.
Yeah, everything I love. Obliterators, cultists.
Or
They always get me.
nerfed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so,
Well, let's start off with this Predator. Everything throwing into this rhino here.
okay, I'm just going to move over to this side.
Yeah, sure.
Is kill shot for all 3 predators?
It
Yes.
does indeed, yeah.
Yes.
All 3 of them.
It does affect all 3.
Yeah, it's like the linked fire type of thing.
Yeah.
So, but they shoot separately, not as
Yes.
one. Okay.
So,
So-
start off with heavy bolters. So
Into is it
everything-
into the
everything's into
closest?
this rhino.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
heavy
can, you can
bolters.
pick. So we'll do heavy bolters.
This one's hit it on 3s. This isn't
It is
the
indeed.
only one that's hit it on 3s, but that's enough.
That is no reroll ones from the Lord needed.
Only on 5.
Wounding on 5 +1 to wound.
So 4.
So 4s.
So 2.
Okay.
2.
2 wounds.
4 plus?
So that's one. So
2
that's
damage.
2. So the stratagem gives you +1 to wound and
Yep.
+1 to your damage, doesn't it?
For all weapons.
For all
on your
weapons.
Predator.
Okay, so that's why it's good to actually get some extra guns like the Storm Bolt, so Combi Bolters and the Havoc Launcher.
Exactly.
Okay, so are we doing the Havoc Launcher next?
Yeah,
or-
let's do
okay.
it. D6, 4.
So everything's shooting into that one.
Oh yeah,
isn't it?
gotta try and pop
Okay,
it.
hitting on
So,
3s,
hitting
no
on
rerolls,
3s, and then 4s. So 1 wound.
No minus.
no
no
minus
minus.
in this.
6.
Okay, that's it.
That's a save.
And then Combi Bolter, 2 hits, 1 wound.
1 wound,
6.
and that's a save.
And then the big
then
gun.
the big gun. It's 2d3. That's just 2 shots.
Every time. And 3s,
2 hits.
and then 3s.
Is it
It's a
strength
plus
8?
one.
Yeah.
It's strength 7, but it's +1 to wound.
2.
Minus 1, yeah?
Minus
1, yes.
So,
So that's
damage.
4 damage. Do you want to reroll that?
yeah, I'll reroll 1.
Okay,
6.
that's a save. So
So I'm
I'll
down
quickly
to
do that.
6.
So Nick, this one's your side,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'm
you're
down
down to 6, yeah? So just sporting this lovely new no retreat special.
Yeah. Yeah. Shameful plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of shame, next
So
Predator.
next predator. This
Yeah.
one's hitting on 2s
Yeah, and it's going to do the same thing.
into the same one.
Yeah, I need to
Okay.
get rid of
So
it.
heavy bolters first.
Heavy bolters, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s because of the Lord.
Because of the
Demon
demon
Prince.
prince.
The Lord. Wounding on 4s. So 4 wounds this time. Alright, this is -1, heavy bolter. Okay,
Ooh.
6 damage.
6
So down to
damage.
2.
Okay. So Nick is 2 left only on that rhino.
Havoc. 4.
4 shots. Rerolling ones. Oh, of course.
3
And
hits.
4's to wound. That's 2
2
wounds.
wounds.
Saves.
Saves.
And then big
The
gun.
Big gun. That's 3 shots.
Okay, this is enough. This will do it.
Hitting on 2s. Rerolling ones.
Yep.
Yep.
And
And
3.
3. That's 3 wounds at -1, Nick. Ooh, just one goes through. So that that does it explode?
No.
No.
So that's first strike to DC.
4, 5,
And he removes that rhino. Nick just counting his dice to see if there's any casualties.
1.
And there's just 1 casualty, which isn't bad. Okay, so are we going to do the next one, or do you want to have a
Well,
look?
I want to see what comes out of that rhino because I might want to shoot at them.
Okay, so we'll bring the guys out and we'll catch you back after that. See you now. And we are back. Nick has emergency disembarked his berserkers, and after a bit of thinking, he actually has deployed them quite frontal, quite aggressive, because it's the only thing you want to do with them. You want to get as close as possible to the enemy, because you're going to get blasted off the table anyway if you try and hide.
Yes.
So DC, you can carry on with your shooting phase. We're gonna go into the first line of cultists.
Yep.
Going into the berserkers themselves, aren't we?
They are indeed.
Okay. So, you want to go there? Biggest
Yeah.
space? Okay.
So, hitting on force.
What do you expect?
Look at that.
Okay.
Alright.
Wounding on
Fives.
5s.
2
That's
wounds.
2 wounds next. 2 3-ups.
I can do it.
And that's 1 dead. This is the problem with the berserkers. They're very good for their points when they are in combat, but they do only have 1 wound each, so they do actually die quite easily.
Quite indeed.
Okay,
So
so
we've got
DC measuring
19
a bit.
19 shots
19
there.
shots. Okay, so he's taking 1 die off. And again, hitting on 4s.
That's better.
Okay, there's another 3 there.
Yeah.
And wounding on 5.
Still only gonna get 2 wounds, yeah.
Yeah, only
Stop
1
doing
wound.
that.
And that's a
Oh, I
1.
got
Do you
another
want to reroll that?
No, I can't.
I can't do
Yeah.
that, it's the same phase. Sorry about that. Okay, so 1 more berserker down, taking it down to 7. Yes, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
These 3 are going to shoot them as well.
Okay, so the 3 closest cultists.
It's down to 6. 6 berserkers. Because
Down
1
to
died
6
in
berserkers.
the...
Okay. Ah, 1 died in the
Another wound.
explosion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one
Nick,
dead.
Stop it.
This makes me
It's
happy.
painful.
Yeah.
So another 1 down there.
Yep, and then we're going to go over here.
Okay.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just check the ones in the back of range.
Yeah.
It should be. Yeah, all but 1. All but 2, sorry.
Okay.
So we got 8 shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 shots there.
Okay. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls because the demon
No.
prince isn't in range.
Too far.
5s to wounds.
2
That's 2
wounds.
wounds.
Keep rolling bad.
Oh, that's much better.
I forgot the heavy bolter from this unit here, so quickly do that.
Heavy stubber.
Heavy stubber, not bolter. I wish I had heavy bolters. Hitting on
Hit it.
5s, nothing. That's what you get for forgetting.
Okay.
And then this squad, we've got another heavy stubber,
Okay.
and then we've got 9 dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the heavy stubber, that one didn't move, they moved around him. So
Yeah.
that's on 4s. Doesn't matter anyway.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Of course. And
4s
then
to hit.
4s to hit.
That's only 2 hits. Wounded on 5s.
Nothing.
Nothing there.
Okay.
We can do now the warp bolter from the. Well, we've got 3 units here to do, so you can do anything you want really.
Yeah.
We've got the Contemptor, we've got the Last Predator hitting on 2s, and we've got the warp bolter from him, and then just the stubbers, I guess, from.
Stubbers and that squad there.
Yeah, and that's what. Okay, we can
Whatever,
move over
should
to that side later
Yeah.
on. So, what you gonna go off with?
Let's just do the warp bolter into
Okay,
these guys.
warp bolter into the berserkers.
Actually, it's 2 damage a pop, right? How many
Yes.
wounds does he have?
He's got 4 wounds?
Yeah, I think it's four
or 5.
wounds. Yeah,
but
Let's
it's
do it.
4 wounds. It's 4
Yeah, I'm
wounds.
pretty sure it's 4.
Let's do a crazy gambit. Let's do the Contemptor at these boys.
Okay.
And if he
And
manages
then
to kill them,
he's the closest target.
he's the closest target.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, it's 12 shots for
Yeah, 6 for each gun for the
six.
carries, the swoop cannon.
hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s, but
All
not
hit.
needed. All hit.
And 2 stone.
And then 3s to wound.
There's an extra 2 there.
So 8 wounds, yes?
8 wounds,
Yeah.
yes.
So 4 pluses, I believe.
4 plus,
yeah,
yes,
minus 1.
Minus 1.
1, 2, 3.
3 deads.
Ah.
So that is still 2 alive on that.
Yeah.
Now,
Two.
he's taking the banner off,
Yeah.
leaving the champion.
They're
And it's
gonna
just a
die.
normal one.
They're gonna die. So
Okay.
might as well keep the champions.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, are you going with the warp bolter?
Yeah,
or
might as well
the
shoot them.
Warp bolter. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So warp bolter into them. Rerolling 1s.
Nice.
And strength
One
4,
wound.
so 1
Yeah.
wound at -1. That's a save.
He loves it. And
Lastly, are you going to go start with the predator, or are you going to go on to that side?
no, last predator. Let's do
Predator
it.
with kill shots
Yeah, and we're going to put it into that venom crawler.
into the venom crawler there. Okay,
Probably best.
so
So let's do heavy bolters,
hitting on 2s, remember?
Hitting on 2s.
Venom +1 prescience.
and then wounding on 4s because
Okay.
it's +1 to wound.
So all -1.
That's a very good roll.
All wounds, so
That's a
he's
very
down to
good
8.
roll. So yeah, that's damage 2.
Yeah.
Down to 8.
That's 8.
Havoc launcher. 3.
3 shots. Hitting on 2s.
All
Three
hits.
hits. Wounding on 4s.
Nothing.
Nothing there. And the big gun.
The big guns.
2d3 shots.
Okay.
4.
That's 4 shots. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
And we're doing 3s.
3s.
So 3
It's not bad. 3 wounds.
wounds, come on.
This is important. And
One.
that's 2 passes, and 1's gone through,
So
so
one
damage
down,
4.
Down to 4.
So he's down to
4.
4 wounds. Okay, we'll put one of the smaller
Yeah.
dice, which are over there now, to make sure we don't make mistakes later on. And yeah, and that's
just
it. So we move
shooting
around the
over
table now into the last cultist squads and the Renegade Knight.
Yes. He's got a heavy stubber only, so he's
Yes,
not really.
just one heavy stubber.
Yeah.
And he's going to go into who?
They might as well. Everyone's going to fire into their venom crawler.
Okay, so everybody firing into the venom crawler.
Everyone should be in rapid fire. So.
Okay, so cultists are going in first.
There we go.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, should be 2 more. 20 shots, all in range.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Okay. Take out the hits because there's fewer of them.
Yeah.
And then
5s. That's
3.
3 wounds, Nick.
Against the venom caller?
Yeah.
It's 6s to wound if they use a cultist.
Yes,
yeah,
true.
tough.
6s.
So 3.
Did you get any 6s?
Didn't get a single
Nothing.
6.
Okay, so now the heavy
Heavy
stubber
stubber.
from the Renegade Knight.
3 hits.
Okay. And 5s.
1.
1 wound. And that's a save. So yeah, that concludes DC's shooting phase,
Not
and
bad.
it's quite good for Nick in
not
regards.
Yeah.
I was expecting a couple of bigger the units to die, so
Yeah, it was really expecting
losing
something.
just a rhino and some berserkers
Isn't bad.
isn't bad, and like
Grand
we,
scheme.
you know how many attacks 2 berserkers still have. So
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought the Predators would do a little bit more.
okay, so we've finished the shooting phase, and we'll get back to you at the beginning of the charge phase. See you now. Charge phase. The Renegade Knight is gonna go into the Rhino and the Venom Crawler. Sadly, the Demon Prince will not be able to heroic intervene because he's a bit out of 3 inches, but he's very close to it next turn. So let's see what happens. Okay, so you do need the 2-inch charge, but we will do Overwatch first.
Yes, so venom crawler. So 3 shots. 6ers, nothing.
No 6s, and then
The
the
combi bolt.
Combi Bolter, yeah.
1.
1 hit,
No.
no wounds, and
And
lastly
the
the Havoc Launcher.
2.
2 and nothing there. So you do need the 2 inches, so you can only fit on a double 1. Bye DC. We'll catch you back in a while if we can get DC back in the studio. See you now. DC's back.
Has to spend
And
the CP
he's
point.
decided to use a CP
That's
to reroll one of the ones into hopefully not another 1. So it's a 3.
okay.
He's made it in.
And excellent.
So he's actually made it in.
Yep.
We can actually go straight into the fight
Oh,
phase.
yeah.
So the knight will go first, obviously, and he will go. How are you splitting?
Split
your
attacks. I'm going to use the Gauntlet of Ascension
Okay.
because it sounds awesome. So the Gauntlet of Ascension, I got 5 attacks, which means I can put 3 into the Venom Crawler, 2 into the Rhino.
Okay.
It's -4, damage 6. I can reroll hit roll and the wound roll because Gauntlet of Ascension, which is pretty cool. And I'm hitting on 2s. So yeah, so let's do the Rhino first.
Into the Rhino. Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Wounding on
Wounding on 2s.
Well, killing on 2s.
Okay.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Okay.
So you were re-rolling hit rolls but not wound rolls.
And wound rolls. Yeah.
And wound rolls.
Yeah,
Okay.
and wound rolls.
We can do
Okay.
it. We can do it.
Okay,
Okay, so that's 1 dead Rhino, which that's damage
Does it
6.
explode?
Does he explode?
No.
No, it doesn't. Do you want to roll for the guys inside quickly?
Yes. So 3, 6, 9, 10.
Hopefully, you can roll as many ones as I can.
1.
That's okay. So that's 2 berserkers dead, and
Yeah.
now we're gonna go into the Venom Crawler.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
All hits.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounded on 2s. Yes, sir. Is it strength?
-4.
16, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ah, yes. Strength is crazy.
So that's 2 that
two.
went through.
Do you wanna
and then
go-
I have to reroll 1.
Yeah,
This
if
is
you
damage
reroll
6.
1, he is
Yeah.
gonna survive. And And that's
Yes.
5, so he does survive.
Come on, give me a break.
Okay, so do you want to let's do the venom caller now
Yeah,
into so he's on 17 wounds, isn't he?
19.
19.
That rolled
Okay.
off, yeah.
Okay, so Nick, do you want to prepare
He's
some dice
got
there?
three
He's got two tendrils and 5 attacks normally,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think it's 4 attacks.
4
normally,
attacks
So,
normally.
but he's down a bracket, so it's 3.
but he gets +1 because of the
But plus 1 for the
Hatred
hit
assault.
assault.
Exactly.
True, yeah, because he did get assaulted. Yeah.
So hitting on 4s
18 on 4s, yeah. No
Two
rerolls
hits.
there.
and wounding on 5s because now he's strength 7.
Yeah.
Yes, middle bracket.
Nope,
No wounds
And now
there.
the
And now the 2
tendrils.
tendrils.
nothing.
Nothing.
Rerolling ones.
Rerolling ones was a Demon Prince.
Yeah,
True.
hits.
One hits.
Nothing.
No wounds. Okay, but he has survived,
I know.
and that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can I hit on 2s, wound on 2s with rerolls and not manage to do it?
Well, you almost didn't even do
Because your name is Mr. DC. Okay, so that's the end of the turn, full turn, game 10,
That's
and DC hasn't managed to score
Careful.
supremacy.
Yeah.
No.
Because Nick's berserkers are actually there, and he's also troops, and I know, but yeah, because his troops aren't within
Exactly,
3 inches,
yeah,
only
no,
one,
yeah.
yeah. So he hasn't been able to score supremacy, so he does have to stay with supremacy. Score objective 1 he has, and that's about it. He hasn't been able to catch any of the others. So he has scored a point, and he did get first strike, which Nick isn't. So you are
Yes.
leading the tertiary mission at the
Yes.
moment.
That's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yes.
So we
Can I
will
get-
remove the rhino, we will disembark the guys inside.
Can I get rid of advance?
Of course you can.
Yeah, you can get rid of one at the beginning of the turn. At
Then
the
I
end of
will.
the turn.
Get rid of advance.
I do have to do a leadership on them.
Oh, please.
Yes,
So,
true. Do you want to
uh,
spend 2 CP or
Not really, because
how many have you lost?
he's already got first strike.
Yeah.
I've lost 7, so they're leadership 8 or 9. Leadership 9 with the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I need to roll a 2.
I think it's leadership 8 now.
I think it might be 8.
Yeah, so let's
But
check everything.
yeah.
We can check everything, and we'll
Yeah.
when you put the cards down, we can check.
Yeah.
So you know. We've quickly checked, and it is strength leadership 8, not 9.
Yeah.
So Nick's gonna quickly roll this on camera, and that's a 2, so 1 dice actually. So the champion is alive, which means he's probably gonna kick the ass of those 3 cultists
Yeah.
just in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll catch you
Yeah.
back now at the end of next movement, turn 2. World Eaters, turn 2. Nick actually discarded defend objective 3.
Yeah.
So it's 3 cards to collect in his turn 2. Taking it to a total of 5. He has picked up defend 5, which is where's defend 5?
It's just under that.
It's just under that rhino. Defend 4, which is just here, just in the back, and he has got dark for the dark gods, which is score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed or failed a morale test during this turn. So basically it's quite an easy one, which will probably happen.
Hopefully.
So great cards for Nick again. And moving over to the movement, as you can see, everything's rushed forward in typical World Eater fashion. His Demon Prince has moved as close as possible to the cultists, and his Berserkers have just about squeezed through beside the terrain and the Demon Prince, being 1 inch away from the cultists. Venom Crawler and Rhino just in front, and then if we move all the way to the very other side, we have all the Berserkers which have just emergency disembarked, moving towards the Renegade Knight. Warlord moving up as well, and the Venom Crawler. So there's a lot of units targeting that Renegade Knight.
Yes.
How are you feeling, DC? We've seen Berserkers by themselves bringing down knights before,
I haven't.
so you will see it now with the help of a Demon Prince and the Venom Crawler. That's going to be pretty tough for the knight to actually say no.
It'll be fine. The prince can take it.
Yeah.
The prince can take it.
So without further ado, we're going to move straight into the fight, into the shooting phase.
Yeah.
And Nick, what are you opening up with?
Yeah, okay, so first of all, we're going to be doing the 10 bolt pistols here into the
Cultists.
Cultists just
That
at the back there.
The one that's capturing objective
3.
number
Yeah.
3.
So,
So 1 miss.
I know,
Wounding on 3s.
Oh,
That's a
so
good roll.
9 wounds.
9 wounds. 6s. And that's
9 dead.
9 dead cultists.
And that's how you do it, people.
Okay.
Who said bolt pistols weren't useful?
Okay, do you want to do these bolt pistols down this side? or?
Yeah, and they're going to be going into
These cultists
So
just there.
I believe
Okay.
there's only 7 because 2 died.
Yes, 3, 6, 7.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so 7.
Okay, so re-rolling ones,
One
no re-rolls needed, and wounding on 3s.
And that's 5.
Yep, that's 5. 6s for DC. No, so that's 5.
Yeah.
Leaving it,
Yeah,
these guys,
I'm
DC,
sorry.
so just leaving 2 there surviving.
Yeah, so the warp bolt is going to go
Okay,
into the
warp
2
bolts
surviving.
into the 2 surviving ones.
2 hits.
Yes. And
2 dead.
that's
And
2
-1.
deads because it is -1. Do you want to go into the Venom Crawler?
Yeah.
Is the Venom Crawler
it's
going
still
into
in
the
combat.
Knights?
No, it's still in combat.
Ah, it's true, it's still in combat. It is in combat.
Okay, so over
moving
here.
this way, does Khan want to use his pistol?
And he's going to be just firing into, I guess, the back unit.
Okay,
Because
into the back
he's
unit.
not really in range of
Okay,
anything
so
else.
this
Hitting
guy
on
always
2s.
overcharges actually.
So 1
So
hit.
1 hit and 2
2 to
wounds.
kill.
So
Yeah,
that's
one
1
dead.
dead cultist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So both Venom Crawlers.
Yes.
You do have Delightful Agonies on them, no? Oh no, it's the front unit.
It's the front unit,
of course,
yeah.
So with the 2 Venom Crawlers, we're going to be putting 1 into the Contemptor. So he's on top bracket still. So that's 3 shots. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Rerolling 1s, yeah. So 3 hits and wounding on 3s. So 1 wound. -2. 1 wound on
What's the
the
strength on that gun?
8. 7, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Only Leviathans have
Just 1
made
wound. 1 wound. 1 wound.
Oh, sorry.
just 1 wound.
Yeah.
So just
There you go.
so
So
that's 1 failed. So my D3 damage.
So 3.
Okay.
Yep. The next one's going to do the same.
Okay. Into the Contemptor again.
So
So
6
that's
shots.
the mega 6 shots.
5, 6.
Hitting on 4s.
Rerolling 1s. So 2 hits. 3's to wound. 2 wounds.
So 4 ups. Or does he have a? Yeah, he's got the Relic Contemptor has a 2+, but the Chaos ones have a 3+.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's a save.
Yeah, that
Yes.
is a save. And now we're going to be putting the Warp Bolter into the back unit again.
Okay. Into the back unit. Hitting on 2s.
Rerolling 1s. 2 hits. 3's to kill. 1 dead.
1 more dead cultist.
Okay, the Razorback. The Rhino is going to be going into that same unit.
Okay.
So 4. 4 from the Combi Bolter. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds DC. 2 wounds. 6 ups.
Nice.
And that's 2 saves.
And now the
And now
Havoc Launcher. So 1 shot. Hitting on 4s. Yep, hitting on 4s. 1
Okay.
hit. And 1 wound.
1 wound.
Nice. Can you do 3 for 3?
No, 1 more dead cultist in the back.
Yep.
Yep, just the back.
Yep.
This one, please.
Very
Okay.
good. 1 bolt pistol into the 3-man squad here.
Yes, from this champion. Lonely
That's a
that's a cocked one.
Hits.
So 1 hit.
1 wound.
1 wound DC. 6 up.
Ah.
No, that's another. Feel no pain because that's what. No,
No,
that's against this unit
Yeah.
there. Okay. So that's the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so you still haven't used the Demon Forge
Demon
one?
Forge, no, I haven't used Demon Forge. I've used only the Blasphemous Machine.
Okay, so let's see. if
But
we
obviously,
actually-
Demon Forge I couldn't have used in I could have used it in the shooting, but before I didn't see much of a point with it.
Okay.
Now I'd probably use it in the assault.
Okay. So, are we going to go straight into the sword? Do you want to have a think about it?
I'm gonna have a think just because of how I'm gonna plan this.
Plan
one.
it then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll catch you back now at the beginning of this charge phase.
Yes.
See you now. Charge phase.
Yes.
Nick starting off with these berserkers
Yeah.
into the Renegade Knight. That's in. Some Overwatch from DC, so 3 shots from the Heavy Stubber.
No.
I know, it's
Venom
really
Crawler's
fun.
already there.
Ooh.
I'll do it anyway.
Multi-pardo.
Yeah.
It's fail anyway.
Okay, so Arcanon Wrathbound as well.
Okay, so the
He's in.
Aspiring Champion in with
Assault
double
shot.
6.
Yeah, and the
Bashing
Demon
in.
Prince.
And the Demon Prince lastly
Yeah.
is
Last but
in
not
so
least.
far. I think that's a dead knight, but
Maybe. We'll see what
maybe
happens.
the dice gods are not with Nick today.
Maybe not. Really? Really?
Yeah, it's DC.
So, on this side, we're going to be doing Demon Prince. He's going to be jumping over and he's going to be assaulting the Contemptor and the backline of Cultists.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, bit of Overwatch.
Overwatch
Let's
from
do
the
these guys.
Contemptor.
Let's
Yeah.
do the dude first. 12 dice. 12 here.
All the way that way. I'll move.
Right. Just more space over here.
Yes, there is.
Okay, 6s, rerolling 1s.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
Wounding on 4s.
Moving on 4s. Really?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, they are toughness 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So 2.
But the carries is strength 7.
It is.
It is.
Yeah,
so
You're toughness
wounding on
six.
Oh,
3.
sorry, 3s to them.
Yeah.
3s to
It was
wounds.
an extra one.
An extra one.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
1. So 2. Because it is -1.
Damage 1.
Yeah, damage 1.
Damage
So
1.
he's down to 7.
Okay, and the cultists now?
6. 6. Yeah. So
And the cultists?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Overwatch from the cultists. So just some more dice there.
Okay, this is no rerolls here. One
Thank
or
you.
anything, but a couple of hits.
Yeah. 6 is good.
Is a mortal wound, alright?
Nothing.
Nothing there.
Okay,
So what do you need, Nick, to
I
get
need
into the
an 8.
Contemptor?
I need an 8.
Okay, 8
And I
to
can
get into
reroll
the
this.
Contemptor.
Yeah.
5,
so
6, 7.
I can is
yeah.
it any dice or both dice?
Both dice,
Talisman
both dice.
of Burning Blood.
We don't know that.
Yeah, the
Do
red.
you want to check that and get back?
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
double check.
double
that.
check that and get back to you now. Okay, so we have checked
Charge
and you charge roll. So this does have to roll both dice, and that's a double 1. So we were just talking. Oh, we just need a 3 into to get in the cultist. Now you get into
Nothing.
because that line is there.
Yeah.
Lorgar is with me today.
Okay, next up,
Okay,
Berserkers.
so Berserkers into both units.
Okay.
Yeah.
Overwatch again.
Go.
Overwatch again. Okay, first unit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Okay.
So I'm just checking number of we've got. Yeah, they're in. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So another 2.
Okay.
And then 6s. Just 2. 1 wound.
1 wound. That's
And
save.
then heavy stubber.
No wound. No hits there.
And then these guys as well, right?
Yeah. Back units as well.
Yeah. Some of them are out now, so not out, but out double rapid fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12 shots coming into the Berserkers.
12 shots.
6s. And
Nothing.
no rerolls.
So here we go. We want a 9.
No, that's a 5.
That's a 5. It'll get me into the front unit, but I'm gonna reroll that with my icon.
Okay, or do you want to reroll that 1 only?
No, because I still need a 5+.
Okay.
I don't need a 9 to get into them, but I want a 9 to get into here.
Okay,
So I can kill both units and consolidate into
Okay.
the vehicles.
cool.
That's
That's a 6.
So we can still just come round this way, and a 6 will place us just over
Okay,
here.
we'll do the movement after, and we'll,
Yeah.
before the charge phase anyway.
So we'll do that.
So,
just to
yeah,
know that that's
so he's
that's
just
fine.
marked it there.
Yeah.
Do you want to carry on with the other units? The Venom Crawler?
Yeah, so no, Khan the Betrayer is going to go into them.
Okay, Khan the Butcher into this cultist unit here.
Oh, they're all in rapid fire.
Okay,
18.
18 shots coming into Khan.
This is where Khan dies.
Yeah.
6s. Just the 2.
2
And 5.
And 5.
Then 1 there.
1 wound.
1 wound.
So 3 up.
And then
Save.
heavy
and
stubber.
stubber. It's 1 hit. 1 wound. Minus. No minus. No, it's
so
just
save.
done 5. Yeah, he's a save. So
I like heavy
roll
stubbers.
off.
2 points.
3.
I think he just about makes it.
No, that's how
No.
I needed a 4.
You want to reroll because you can
Yeah, I'll
reroll
reroll the
dice.
1. Probably into another 1.
No, so he's
Okay.
made it in, and
Yeah.
he's down now to 4.
CP.
Okay, so Khan is in also, and now to finish it off,
The Venom
we do
Crawler.
have 2 Venom Crawlers
Again into both units.
into both units.
Yes. Into
I'll
both
do
units.
the Overwatch off camera because I'm not really going to affect that, right?
Well, no, it's just that one unit that can overwatch.
And that one?
No,
Oh, because they're in combat.
They're already in combat.
Right.
Yeah.
Apologies. Okay, that'd be easier.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
So we still have the 2 Venom Crawlers and the Exalted Champion as well.
Yeah.
And the Lonely
Yeah,
and the
essentially they're
Lonely.
going to be charging into the Exalted Champion would be going into the front unit. So if you
Okay.
want, I'll roll
Yeah,
that.
you can do that.
I'm going to need a 5. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely.
he's
He's
a 6
double
of him.
sword.
He's
Yeah.
definitely in.
Okay.
These guys,
into the Venom Crawler.
Just the Overwatch. Just 2. 1 wound.
1 wound. That's a save. And Nick, you can do your charge range.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay, so he's a 10.
Yeah.
So he's moving just there.
Oops.
Yeah, just moving in.
Yeah.
And that Venom Crawler is going into them.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's in that.
He's there, and the last champion, yeah, he's in as well. Okay, so very interesting and long charge phase, and we'll catch you back at the beginning of the fight phase. See you now. Fight phase. Nick has prepared his pool of dice, and he's going straight into the Renegade Knight.
Yes. So here we go. So we're going to be using Veterans of the Long One then.
Okay, so 1 CP there, taking it down to 3 CP now remaining.
Yeah.
So 3 CP a piece actually.
Yes. So here we go. So hitting on 3s,
Rerolling ones. It's a lot of ones to reroll.
Good.
There's one more there.
More ones.
More hits.
Okay. More hits.
Okay, so remove the 2s.
Yeah.
And now
Falls to wound.
4s to wound. And there's another 2 there.
So yeah, falls to wound.
4s to wound.
Rerolling.
That's 1 for Veterans of the Long War. And you're rerolling because of the Aspiring Champion.
Yeah. Rerolls.
And these are wounding on 5s because the chain axe gives them +1 strength.
Yeah.
But even though they are strength 5 anyway, so we would be wounding on 5s anyway.
Yeah, we're wounding on 5s, rerolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, have you rerolled already?
Yeah, that's with the rerolls.
Okay, so that's a lot of. That's -1, isn't it, as well, because of the axes?
-1.
So 4 up.
4 up save. Okay, so do you want to. How many wounds is that? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 wounds. Taking it down to 8 wounds remaining. And you still have to attack again, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god. Do you do it now, or can he.
Well, it goes through charging units. So
Okay,
I can select them to attack again, but he can opt to interrupt.
You can interrupt for 2
Because
seconds.
they attack again, but it doesn't mean that he can't interrupt.
Okay, so are you interrupting?
Oh yeah, if I can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
2 CP taking him down to 1.
Yeah.
So prepare to dice and we'll catch you back now.
Yeah.
We're back. DC has decided to go into the Warlord. Why is that?
Okay, my reasoning, and comment below if I'm wrong, which I normally am. I know they can attack again, and they're probably going to kill him, but I can actually get quite a few points if I manage to kill the Warlord.
Okay,
because he's the
you do get a point for No Mercy.
Yeah.
You do get Assassinates.
Yeah.
And you do get Slay the Warlord.
Slay the Warlord.
That's 3 points.
One
That's,
on each.
it's actually 3 points, but it's 1 on each mission,
one on each,
as Nick says.
And if I throw 2 into him, because he's got 5 wounds left and kills him, then
he doesn't attack you.
Yeah.
The Berserkers will go into again, and
the
they should take you out, and the Exalted Champion as well, with his Power Fist.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
And just to point out, I forgot it last time, but I didn't matter because I don't think I rolled any 6s. But if I roll a 6 on Frenzied Rampage on my chainsword or my gauntlet, I get an extra.
Okay, are you using the gauntlet? Are you?
But I'm using the gauntlet, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so three attacks
on 3s now because I'm damaged, but I'm re-rolling. That's fine. That's 3 hits.
Okay, 3 hits.
And then 2s.
2s to wounds.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling.
Because of the gauntlet of Ascension.
Okay, 3 wounds.
5 ups. Okay.
Okay. This is what I mean. This is what I was telling you about. Do the legs. More attacks means more fails.
Yeah.
Okay, so now into the Venom Crawler.
Yep. 2 and they're extra 2 hits.
Yes, true. Okay,
then,
wounding on 2s.
2s.
Yeah.
That's 4 wounds, but they do have a 5 up and vulnerable still.
Yeah.
So he's gone. Does he go up?
No,
he doesn't. So that's Venom Crawler dead. But that means that the Demon Prince.
2 wounds left to Demon Prince?
3.
Sorry, 2. Yeah.
Six. It's 8 wounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, this means now that the Demon Prince, the Exalted Champion, and the Berserkers can all attack now. So Nick, do you want to quickly do the Berserkers now, or do you want to do the Demon Prince?
I'll do the Demon Prince, the Exalted Champ, because they attack. I believe it's at the end of the fight phase they get to attack again.
Okay.
So we'll do it in order.
We'll do it in the proper way, won't we?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the Exalted Champion.
Okay, 6 attacks from the Exalted Champion, hitting
on
on
ones.
2s or 3s?
3s because of the Power Fist is -1.
So that's all hits.
Wounding on 4s.
4s to wound.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling. It's a great little character to add
So
to these
6
berserkers.
wounds with a power fist.
6 wounds at -3, so 6s DC.
Yeah. Well,
Do you have feel no pain? Do you have feel no pain?
No,
on
only in ranged.
invulnerable. Yeah, true.
6s.
No, so that's
63.
one dead.
He's
That's
very
one dead
dead.
knight. Ah, no, yeah, you just
63.
need. Yeah, he's dead. Does he blow up?
Can I spend a CP, I think?
To
The
explode
CP, I
on
think
4
it-
plus, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
but is it 1 or 2 CP? Because I've only got 1 left.
Okay, check that. I will catch
Yeah.
it back now.
Yeah.
Okay, we have checked the stratagem, and it's sadly 2 CP, not 1. So DC, you can only explode in the roll of a 6.
Doesn't matter because I'm going to explode anyway.
No, it's a 3. So that's 1 dead knight.
Yeah.
And the demon prince hasn't even been able to sink a claw.
Taking the
into
glory.
him. Yeah.
But he took the brunt of the fist.
Okay.
Took it in the
So
chest.
we can move on now to Khornes the Betrayer, because he can't actually spend any CP to. He's
Interrupted
already
more,
done interrupted with the knights. So Khornes the Betrayer,
Yep.
8 attacks.
8 attacks, yeah.
Yes, 8 attacks.
His
Hit
first
it on
round of
2s.
combat. Can't reroll 1s because those would go into friendly units, but that's why you keep him an inch away.
Inch away, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now wounding on 2s. And 2s to kill, so that's 5 dead.
Okay,
In
you're
his first round of combat.
okay. So that's 5 dead
In his first round.
from this unit. And now, shall we move? You just tell me what's
Yeah,
happening.
so we're gonna be doing just the champion here.
Okay,
because
champion
it's
into the
simple.
two lonely cultists
Yeah.
there. So 4 attacks.
Yes, 4 attacks. So 3 hits. Actually, no, 1 hit because he's got a power axe.
Okay, but
And
yeah, power axe don't get a -1 to hits.
Oh, they don't.
No,
Okay, so
so-
that's 2 more. So 2 dead. There
yeah,
you go.
2 dead
Because
instead.
strength 6. I thought power
Okay,
axe
and that
got
was
one, so-
2, isn't it? On that
Yeah,
unit.
yeah.
That's the last. So that's
the
another
unit.
point for no mercy there.
Yeah, and now we're gonna just pile in with the troops here. So
Okay.
3, and everyone's just gonna come round.
Yeah,
as
you
best
did
as they
declare
can.
the charge on those 2
Against
units.
2, yeah.
So you still managed to attack both units.
Yes.
Should I just move them off the table now? Or?
Yeah.
We can do all those attacks off camera anyway.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you do the demon prince or the
No, the demon prince failed his charge, right?
Oh, true,
Because he
yes.
chose them two as a target.
Yes.
not the
Okay,
front
so
one.
we'll do
My
all
mistake.
the attacks from the exalted champion, from the berserkers, and from the vernon crawler at the very end
Yeah.
off camera, and we'll catch you back now.
Yeah.
Okay, and DC there removing all the cultists. So we have done that off camera, as we
did
said.
Khan as well.
Yeah.
One lived.
And yeah, Nick piled in into the back unit,
Yeah.
killed them off with his first round of attacks.
He gets a wound
With the
back.
help of the venom crawler. Yeah, he does get a
he
venom
devoured
crawler
some.
does get, because he has killed something in combat. And yeah, brutal there. So all the cultists are now dead. He's gonna die from leadership because
He's
you don't.
gonna die from
Yeah,
leadership.
so he's dead because you
Yep.
don't have 2 CP.
And he's
so
dead as
actually,
well.
and he's dead as well.
Yeah.
So
And consolidate.
that's a lot of dead cultists. So Nick's consolidating now towards the enemy, applying as much pressure as possible to the enemy. Now, as Nick's doing that, I'm just going to move around and see what cards he's got this turn. So he has managed to get for the Dark Gods by killing something. Claim and despoil. Score D3 victory points if you control 1 objective marker. So you haven't done actually that one.
Nope.
Because you were controlling these 2
Yep.
on that side.
I was,
So here, scour the skies you still haven't got, and then defend 4, which is here, you still have to keep.
Which is gonna get discarded.
Okay, you're going to
Myself.
discard that one,
Yeah.
and defend 5.
I've started.
You've started this turn, so you have managed to get one point on the maelstrom. So if we come round here, that takes you down up to 5 on the secondary. He has managed to wipe out the 6 units of cultists and the Renegade Knight, taking him up to 7 points on the primary. And yeah, there's nothing on the tertiary yet. There's tertiary, as we said at the beginning, was First Strike, Line Breaker, and Slay the Warlord. And his Warlord is still hiding away here, orchestrating
Indeed.
the attack. So that's the end of Nick's phase, and a very brutal phase. He has now and is applying a lot of pressure into these tanks, and sadly, once anything touches these tanks, we won't see them shooting next turn, which is very problematic for DC. But let's see what he has up his sleeve. So we'll catch you back at the end of Word Bearers turn 2 movement. See you now. Word bearers turn 2 movement over. And as you can see, DC's Warlord has fallen back tactically, just in the back here. And the only movement we've seen is his Demon Prince moving forward, because now is the time to actually move forward and try and give a bit of pressure onto Nick's incoming lines. We did off camera roll for prayer for the
Yep. He rolled it. He did.
Dark Apostle.
I really rolled it.
He really
Guess
rolled
what? He rolled a 1.
it. And he can't use his last CP, obviously.
He rolled a 1.
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Dirty.
So we're gonna go straight into the psychic phase.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you gonna start off with?
Okay, we're going to start off. He's going to cast Delightful Agonies on him.
Okay, so the sorcerer just on the back onto
Mark of
the
Slanesh.
Mark of Slanesh.
Demon Prince.
Demon
Sure you're gonna
Prince.
pass it?
I'm really sure.
I told
Oh my
I
God.
knew it. I knew it. I said
Double
I
one.
knew it. I had a feeling.
What's wrong with you?
I had a feeling that he was gonna roll a double 1. Yeah.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I can't use my last CP because I need kill shot.
Yes.
So he's going to take
D3.
D3.
And it's 2 mortal wounds onto the Demon
Are
Prince.
you
no,
sure you
no,
want to cast?
Onto the sorcerer.
Onto the
sorry.
sorcerer.
Are you sure you
Okay.
want to cast again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cast again.
Okay.
He's going to then
You're gonna roll a
cast
double 6 now.
Prescience onto
The middle.
the middle one.
Middle
That's why
one,
not.
okay.
It's all the same.
No, you should do it onto him because he has the combi bolters, doesn't he?
Oh, he does, yeah, apologies.
So
I'll
do it
then.
onto
Good
that
idea.
one.
So you
I had a
want to-
7.
That's a pass.
That's what I needed.
And now the Demon Prince.
He's just going to.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa.
Whoa, what's funny?
Slow down, boy.
I can deny your psychic power
Oh.
Huh.
because I have a unit within 12 inches of you, and I have a stratagem to deny a psychic power,
Ooh.
which I will now double check which exactly the name it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean him?
Okay, so Nick's going to actually.
See.
Yeah.
He's
Try.
here.
So do you want to anyway cast
Yeah.
because maybe he doesn't even need to deny.
I'm just going to smite that guy on his own. He's the
Okay,
closest out of
he's
the
the
two.
closest. Okay, so the last trying to get a point there. So that's a 6. So that's a point. So Nick is actually quickly going to check that
Yeah.
and see what happens. I'll quickly give a show off of the terrain again.
This is your favourite terrain, I think.
Yes, probably.
So
Goes
here we
really
go.
well with
It's
the map.
called Scorn of Sorcery.
Okay,
So
Scorn of
whenever an
Sorcery.
enemy psyker manifests a psychic power within 24 inches of a friendly World Eater's unit, roll a d6. On a 4+, that power is negated.
How many CP is that?
1 CP.
Okay, so it's 24. So do you want to deny the smite on him, or do you want to deny the
I want
prescience on
to
him?
deny presence.
Okay, cool.
Because
So
he
you
wants
did
to-
get a 7. You got a 7.
I just need a 4+ to deny.
Ah, just a 4+.
Just
Okay,
a
that's
4+
cool.
to deny.
He always
Okay,
gets
do you want to roll there?
Absolutely. No, and
No,
I'll use a
that's
CP to reroll that.
Okay, so it's costing you 2
Oh,
CP.
oh,
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a pass, taking you
Okay.
down to 1 CP now. Does that cost 2? So no prescience on him. And
Alright.
yeah, and that's the end.
And the
of
smite.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
smite.
that's the end of the psychic phase, and we'll catch you back at the beginning of the shooting phase. See you now. Okay, so before we start with the shooting phase, Nick's remembered about his relic, which
Yeah.
is called.
The Brass Collar of Boragast.
Okay, so you can deny
Yeah, just normal deny,
Normal-
and
if you pass
deny.
his casting range. It's a perils.
Yeah,
from
perils,
home.
yeah. So he rolled
So
a
he's
6.
gonna cast. He's gonna deny the 6 onto the Demon Prince.
Yes, I am.
And that's a deny, causing D3
yeah.
extra mortal wounds,
That's
and
three.
that's 3. So that's a total of 5 wounds.
And he comes back
onto
to
the
life.
Demon Prince. Does he?
Yeah,
Oh yes,
yeah,
because he
because he
denied
yes. That's very true. I'm like, why did he come back to life? It's like, oh yes, that
Because
didn't actually
Khornes
happen.
didn't want to let him die.
Okay. So shooting phase now, DC. So what are you
We're
going to
down to
start off
5.
with?
We're down to 5.
I'm going to start off with this Contemptor.
Okay, no, you've actually suffered. I know, yeah,
Yeah.
he's suffered 2
2.
before. Okay, so Contemptor first into the Berserkers over there. Okay,
Hitting on
hitting
twos.
on 2s.
Rerolling ones.
Okay, does he hit on 2s?
Yeah,
Does he hit?
Yeah,
Okay,
normal contemptor.
Yeah, normal Contemptor.
okay.
And you're firing into the Berserkers, yeah?
Yeah,
Strength 7, so wounding on 3.
That's a good roll. So,
So 1,
that's
2,
10 wounds.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 wounds. -1 Nick, so 4s.
There we go.
This
So
could be
4,
tricky.
6. So 5 should die. But I only lose 3.
Only lose 3, so 3 Berserkers down there from the Contemptor Dreadnoughts. And then we move now to
Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, and there's
He's just gonna shoot.
bolter into the guy he wants
Yeah,
to.
he really wants to
kill.
dead.
So into the champion, the only champion. That's 2 wounds, Nick, at -1. Okay, into here. And that's 1 dead, so he is finally slain.
It's really tempting because I don't really know what else I'd use that 1 CP for. So it's really
Demon
tempting.
Forge. Isn't
Yeah, Demon Forge.
one?
There's a few things I could use. So I let him die. I let him die because
So he's
it's
down,
actually really tempting.
giving him a point for no mercy.
Yeah.
And now we go in onto
Using my last CP.
the predators. Yeah,
For kill
so last
shots.
CP, so he's out now, and now predator time.
Okay, we're gonna start with. This is the one with the prayer. No, I tried the prayer.
You
That
failed
was
the
the
prayer
last
and you
time. That was
failed
my intention.
prescience.
Yeah. And I
And you failed
prescience.
prescience. They're all hitting on 3s.
They're
No,
all-
you actually didn't fail. Nick actually denied
Denied.
Yeah.
with his stratagem.
So we'll go with this guy and put everything into that venom crawler.
Into the
first.
venom caller
Yeah.
just in front.
Don't need him in front of us.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
heavy bolters.
Hitting on 3.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because they are in range of the demon
So
prince.
4 hits. Moving on 4.
Only on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds at -1.
Yeah.
And
One.
that's 1, so that's damage 2, taking it down to 8.
Four.
Okay, he's already wounded.
Combi bolter.
Combi
on
bolter.
top.
Really
Re-rolling 1s.
4 hits.
4s.
2.
2 wounds.
Normal
No
saves.
80.
1.
1, that's damage 2, taking it down to 2.
Havoc launcher.
6.
Big
Nice.
6. Reroll
Rolling
1s.
ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
4s.
Only need 1 to go through now, DC.
Yeah.
There we go.
So no,
Yeah,
and
there
that's
you
it.
go.
So that's 1 dead
So
venom caller. Does
does
it
he
blow up?
explode?
Because he could affect the demon
Please
prince.
don't blow up.
No.
No,
Oh.
that's a 1. Okay, into the next
Okay, next one.
predator.
Yeah.
Hitting, going into.
We're going to go into that. Oh, actually, because we've got these boys here, they're going to cause some problems, perhaps. We're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go into there. We're going to go into
into
the. Let's
into
use
the
kill
other
shot
venom
for what it's
caller.
worth.
Okay, kill shots
Yeah.
is
So
in play.
everything going in there. Re-rolling 1s. So this is the heavy bolters. 3 wounds.
So 6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage into the venom caller, taking it down to 4.
4 shots from the havoc.
Yeah.
That's just the 1, and that's a wound.
Yeah,
Another
that's
2.
2.
Down to 2.
and
So
then-
now is when they're playing to the
I might be able to
performing.
make a save by the
Yes,
days done
yeah.
on him.
Here we go.
Yeah.
6 shots from the big gun.
All 2s.
Not quite.
1 miss.
Not quite. So
One
1
quite.
3s.
Yeah. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
4 ups. Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
okay.
Ooh, wait.
Oh, now is the time to maybe think about that strategy, that command point that is actually missing.
Because if I make this 4 up, he doesn't die.
But he
And he
still has.
regenerates a wound.
Yeah, and he actually, that makes the last predator maybe have to
Yeah,
shoot.
I'm gonna
into.
reroll it.
Okay, so reroll.
No. he still
And it's a
dies.
fail still.
Yeah.
Does he blow up? No, it doesn't. Okay, so that's another point for DC there.
Okay.
Is my CP gone as well?
Yep, and Nick's out of CP as well. So next up is the last predator, who is going to go into.
Go into those
Okay,
berserkers,
everything
yes.
into the berserkers.
Yep. Now they don't get the +1 to wound because they're not a vehicle.
Okay.
I wish they were. They're practically
Okay, yeah, so
vehicles.
kill shot, for those of you who don't know, it's just against vehicles and monsters.
Yep.
And you do get the +1 to wound.
So heavy bolters into those boys. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
That's 2 wounds, Nick, at -1, so 4 ups.
Yeah,
No,
2.
that's 2 berserkers down.
Havoc launcher.
Might be able to make a save by the days done.
Okay.
4 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Rolling
Rerolling
ones.
1s for team prints. And then wounding on 3s because it's strength 5, so 4.
There you
I
go.
love
That's
that.
a better roll.
There you go.
Okay, and the big gun
Big
now.
gun.
That's
3,
5 shots.
4, 5. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Oh,
2 hits.
Oh, 2 yet.
yeah, hitting on 3s.
No wounds.
No wounds.
Is it not strength 8?
No,
No,
it's
strength
strength 7.
Yeah.
Damage 3.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of your shooting phase, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
And
they've
it
got bolt
is,
pistols.
yes.
Bolt
So we
25.
will go. Do you want to go straight into the charge
Yeah,
phase? Because
sounds like a plan.
there's only one guy that's going to actually charge.
Yes.
Because it's actually quite silly to not charge
Yeah.
with charge
Yeah.
with anything else. So
I'm going to charge those guys and those guys as a redundancy.
okay, so so the demon prince is going into that demon prince, and he's also charging the berserkers, right?
Yes, the two.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Do you want to Overwatch first, Nick, before we forget?
Well, of course.
Pistols.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so you're not going into Demon Prince?
Yes, both.
Yes, so
yeah,
Demon
both.
Prince. 1 hit. 1 wound.
1 wound.
-1.
4 up.
2 damage. Down
2
to 3.
damage, yeah, down to 3.
Yeah, so now
and now
4
some
bolters.
bolters may be able to finish him off.
That's my left.
So 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound there.
1 more.
And that's a save.
That's it.
Okay, so charge. And that's into both, or you can't get into both,
get
but
into
you can
both.
decide what do you want to go into.
Oh, it's probably going to be the Demon Prince.
Yeah, I think you want to stop the bigger guy, which has the fly keyword, so he's more able to fly over stuff
and snipe away.
Okay, so that's the end of the charge phase. We'll get back to you now at the beginning of the fight phase. See you now. The mighty duel about to start. So DC, you are the one that's going to attack first.
Here we go.
Indeed.
Are you going to be the one?
Probably not,
At
given the
end of
game.
combat?
So, before that, did you stay out of 3 of my...
I hope I did.
You hope you did.
That's my
Or
intention.
Did you plan it? You did.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's out, and if not, that was the
Thing is,
intention.
he would 100% be that guy as well.
That guy.
That guy.
Oh look, I'm within 3.
No, yeah, no.
Now, do you want me to be that guy? I can be that guy.
Right.
Okay, so attacks going in.
So 9 attacks.
Talons versus talons.
Talons versus Talons, but I've got Intoxicating Elixir, as I mentioned at the start, which is
Give
plus
you
1 strength, +1 attack,
Okay.
and then Hateful Assault.
Okay. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Hit down 2s. Rerolling 1s.
That's full house.
Full house.
Strength 7. No,
Strength
strength 8. Okay. Anyway,
on
he's a wounded on 3s because he is
Either way,
strength toughness 6 anyway. So Nick, that's 6 wounds. 5 up to the vulnerable save. Damage 2 apiece. And that's a 2, 4, 6, 8.
So he's dead.
He's dead, yes, and there's no reroll there.
Yeah.
So that's 1 dead Demon Prince.
Yeah.
And basically that sums up the fight phase for turn 2. We will count points at the end, and we will tell you how the points are actually at the beginning of turn 3. But we're going to go straight into the cards now. Secure Objective 3 hasn't been able to be picked up because it is here. Behind enemy lines is a no-no. Supremacy is a no-no. Secure Objective 4 is right at the end on that side.
Yeah.
It's also a no-no. And then Assassinate
Is it yes?
was yes.
he's got the-
It was because he failed to do it in your
With the knight.
in your phase,
So I made him
in
one.
your charge assault phase, sorry, fight phase, sorry.
Yeah.
But he has managed to pick it up.
Now.
But it's only 1 character, so he just scores 1 point there. That concludes turn 2, guys. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's been.
And we'll go into turn 3. See you now. So, going into turn 3 for the World Eaters, Nick has just scored at the end of that turn, defend 5, taking him to 7 points on the secondary. So he has now have to get 2 cards, didn't you, Nick?
2.
Yeah, 2 cards, so he has got secure 1, which is actually underneath that Predator there. And he has got Witch Hunter, which is quite good, because he's got 2 Witches, 1 there, and 1 just at the
And
back.
more the Demon Prince will give me Scout the Sky as well.
As well, yeah, so that's a potential 2 points there. Okay, movement, the Rhino has stayed where it is, and the Warlord and all the other Berserkers have moved.
They've advanced up.
Advanced up.
Yeah, I got a 6 for him and a 6 for them.
Okay, so they've advanced up, he's just moved.
No, he's advanced as well.
He's advanced as
Yeah.
well, okay, making sure applying pressure there.
Exactly.
Khan has moved up,
Yeah.
Aspiring Champion has moved up, and the Berserkers have moved up towards Predator. The Demon Prince is only on 3 wounds, so there might be a possibility of actually killing him in the shooting phase,
Yes.
which we will start straight away.
Absolutely.
Okay, so who's
4
starting
bolt
off?
pistols.
4 ball pistols into the Demon Prince.
1 hit.
1 hit, 1
One
wound DC. 3 up save,
Yes.
that's a save.
Okay, so combi bolter.
Combi bolter.
3 hit. 4 hits. 5 wounds. 2 wounds. Save.
2 saves.
Havoc launcher. 6.
That's 6 mighty 6.
5, 6. Stood still, so yeah.
All hits.
And
2
no
wounds.
Yeah,
This one you
no
need
wounds.
4 is 2 wounds. Yeah.
Need 5.
Okay. Warp bolter
Yeah,
from
warp
the because
bolter,
it is
so
a
hitting
sword,
on
so hitting on
3s.
threes.
Rerolling 1s because he advanced. Yep. 2. 5 ups. 1 wound.
One
minus
wound. And
Yeah,
that's a wound.
that's damage
Taking it down to 1 wound remaining now.
Khornes the Betrayer.
Khornes the Betrayer with his pistol.
Hits.
Plasma pistol.
Does not wound.
Does not wound, yes it is. Does he have a gun?
No.
No.
He's got a power fist and a chain axe.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna have to assault him with Khornes, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase. So we're gonna go straight into the charge phase then?
because they can't assault. I'm not assaulting with a rhino, so
Okay.
Khornes the Betrayer.
Khan into the Demon Prince.
Yep. More than enough.
Going for his first skull of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so no Overwatch.
He's got a few cultist skulls, but this one will matter. Oh yeah, I just rolled the.
Yeah, you
charge.
rolled anyway.
But I made it twice.
Okay, now is the important one
Yeah.
because there will be Overwatch now coming.
Yeah. So 12 shots from the Curse. So he's gonna assault the Contemptor.
Okay, so into the Contemptor with the aspiring champion.
Yeah.
Needing
Exalted.
6s. Sorry?
He's exalted.
Exalted. Okay.
Exalted.
Expiring. Why am I saying expiring?
Yeah, rerolling ones.
So 3 hits, 3 wound. 3
So that's
wounds.
3 wounds at
Minus
-1. So we've got
4
a 4
ups.
up Nick. 50-50 chance.
Yeah, so
and
2
that's
wounds. So
2
he's down
wounds
to
on
2.
him, down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay, but he is in.
Yeah. Well, now the charge. Like we discussed, 1 to
5,
5,
6,
got
7.
And
So
that'll
he's
place me
moving
over
around
here.
all the way there.
And that'll keep me just out of an inch, but I'll be able to pile in.
Yes, he will be piling in into
Yes.
all 3 of those units. Okay, next up, we've
Yeah.
got those 4 berserkers
Yeah, these 4.
charging just into him.
Yeah, just into the Predator.
Just into the Predator.
Okay.
Okay, DC. So you're starting off with the heavy bolters?
Yeah. 6 of those.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
roll.
4 6s.
Nice roll.
That's a good roll. Leading 3s. That's
So
3
rerolls.
wounds at -1.
Yeah.
So 4s again, Nick.
So 1.
So that's 1 dead. Havoc launcher. 5 shots. No wounds there.
No rerolls, you just
And the big gun now. 2d3 shots.
Shots. That's 2. 1 hit.
No wounds. And Nick, mighty charge.
Yeah.
And that they're in anyway. They just needed. They were automatically in anyway. Okay, so that's the end of a very interesting charge phase. Nick will now actually consolidate in,
And just get
bringing
everyone
all of them in because they are now within 1 inch of him and the 3, meaning that all these 4 units are locked up in combat and will not be able to shoot next turn.
Yes.
Do we want to go straight into the fight phase?
I think so because it's very straightforward.
Okay, cool. So are we going in with Khornes the Betrayer first?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 attacks coming into the Demon Prince.
Can't reroll 1.
Can't reroll 1s.
And now he's a strength 6 or 7.
Okay.
Strength 6, yep, so 4s. Only 1 wound.
Only 1 wound. Okay.
1 wound, yeah.
Is it strength 6? Yes, it
Yeah,
is strength
strength
6. Okay.
Back
So that's a
there,
2.
this.
So the Demon Prince is slain, getting an extra point for No Mercy and an extra 2 points in the Maelstrom.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So now.
Berserkers now, or do you want to do the Exalted Champion? Aspiring champion.
I know he's an exalted. You got it
He's
right this
Exalted.
time.
Okay, sorry.
So here we go. We're gonna go in with the berserkers first.
Okay, Berserkers into that Predator.
So the chain axes first. Okay, not bad. And now wounding on 5 and rerolling. Rerolling. So 3 wounds. -1.
3 wounds at -1 DC.
So
And that's 3 wounds.
Okay, now
Taking it down, do they start with 11?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So now the aspiring champion.
Okay, heavy power fists.
No, this is the aspiring champion.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, okay.
So
I'm getting confused with
I
names.
don't think he's within 6.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a 7 or an 8 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so 2 hits. No wounds, but
No
rerolling. 1 wound.
1 wound DC, minus 1.
1 for the power axe. Either which way. It goes through. Now the Exalted Champion, he's going to be putting his 6 attacks obviously only into the Contemptor. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, no.
No.
And now just 3 hits, wounding on 3s, so 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Minus
DC,
He
minus
gets a
3.
4 up in combat,
combat,
invulnerable, and 5 up shooting. So this is 4s.
So
2 go through, you can't kill it.
No.
Because it is on 7 wounds.
But
and
that is
that's
4 damage.
4 damage, taking it down to 3.
Yeah.
Now DC can attack back.
No,
Oh,
because I attack again.
Ah, you attack again because you are the only assaulting
So
units.
1, 2. Yeah, these are the 2.
Okay, 2 into the predator again.
So 4 hits. 5s to wound.
Rerolling, that's a good. So,
Yeah, so 4 wounds.
4 wounds onto the predator. -1.
4 ups.
So
That's
1.
another wound there. And now,
Now the champion. So 3. And reroll. So 1 -2, I believe.
what, onto strength 8.
No, it's the.
Okay,
Inspiring
yeah,
champion.
the same as before.
Stop forgetting it.
Yeah.
Stop confusing them. So just 1 wound. That
Just
has
1 wound,
2,
you
I
see,
think,
-1.
against the barracks.
Yeah, -2.
Yeah. So
So that's another one. And now, half this time again.
No,
into the
he
contemptor.
doesn't. He's
Oh,
not
he
a
doesn't.
berserker.
He's not berserker.
He's not a berserker. Now you
Okay,
can.
now you can do it, DC.
Okay.
So
How many
now,
wounds does he have left?
He has 2.
3.
Yes, 2. Oh wait, your guy. Yeah. He's on the second bracket.
So his weapon skill is 3 then. Just checking. 4 attacks.
okay, so contemptor
Yep. Into him.
into the champion.
Weapon skill 3.
Yep, so
No
3 hits.
rerolls. 3 hits. My strength is 7. So he's
1 wound.
1 wound.
3 up. 6.
And it's safe.
Yeah.
And now the predators. Yeah, predators
Oh, yeah.
can attack.
3 attacks each.
Yeah.
I was doing the same time.
Yeah, you can do them. Looking for 6s here.
6s.
That's 2 hits.
Yeah. 1
And that's 1 wound. No minus here. 3 up save.
6.
It's a save. And then that last one is
Yep.
D3 attacks. 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, wounded on 3s, 1 wound.
Come on, kill one.
Yes.
Got one.
And that's 1 wound, taking it down to just 2.
Yeah.
That concludes next turn 3, doesn't it?
Any morale for them?
Sorry? Any morale?
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, but they lost some into the
2.
coming in.
Yeah.
2 is it?
2.
Yeah.
So still leadership 6,
Yeah,
so that's
can't be
fine.
done. Just
So that's the end. I'm moving over to the cards now. He has secured. No, he's not. He hasn't secured secure 3.
Yeah, because I'm already in base to base, so I can't consolidate.
But where is it? Where's it?
Secure objective 1 is here, so if I
Okay,
would do
so-
this, I would be within 3, but I don't think I'd be able to do that because I'm in base to base.
Okay. But he has scored 2 points here, Nick. You
Yeah.
have scoured the skies with the Demon Prince
Yeah.
and Witch Hunter for killing a Psyker. So that's 2 points. Will you discard any?
No, because
Okay.
they're both scored if I capture that one.
Okay, so that's the end of World Eater's turn 3, and we'll catch you back at the beginning of Word Bearer's turn 3. See you now. And we are back. So here we see the Predators falling back. The Warlord's also moving back. Sorcerer has actually moved back as well. The Contemptor has fallen back, but the what's his name?
Warpsmith.
Warpsmith. I was just about to say Techmarine. He's not Techmarine. The Warpsmith has moved back and is looking to get into combats. And yeah, very interesting, very defensive, but he does want to score some points for the primary, which is No Mercy. So let's see what happens. So there's no psychic phase. No, there is actually. There is. The sorcerer is still here. So what's going to start off with?
There's only one thing I can do really, because everything's fallen back, so we can't shoot.
Your objectives are pretty much.
My objective,
What cards did you get now?
Well,
you
I
had
got
to, yeah, you stayed with them. Yeah, you had to stay with them because they're 4. So yeah, they're very, very difficult to actually get. So we've got secure 3 on this side. We've got behind enemy lines, which is just silly. You've castled up on the corner here, so supremacy is even worse. And secure 4 is again all the way there. So yeah, these are only pointless to actually even think about. Nick is way ahead of you on the Maelstrom as well with 9 points to 2. But you can actually win the primary still. So are you going to smite?
Yes, I'm going to smite these boys right here. That's the only thing I can really do.
Okay, so smite into these berserkers here. That's a perils. We don't even laugh anymore. It's like, dude, stop it there. Okay, D3, it has gone through. It's D6. You're probably going to get a 1 here, so only one of them is going to die.
A 2. So
So both of them are dead.
Wait, because you got to do your thing first, right? You got to do the wounds, and if he dies, doesn't he blow up?
it does. Oh yeah, the power.
Yeah,
no,
but
the power
the smite goes through anyway.
Yeah,
so
power
that's
still goes off.
now you
Okay,
have to
now
roll
I roll.
D3 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
2.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
So 2. So
So
yeah.
it's D3 wounds to everyone.
So
and
yes,
6 inches.
D3 mortal wounds to everybody around. So he's dead, getting Nick a 3 points there for Nick in the No Mercy. And now D3 mortal wounds on him.
Just the 1.
Just 1,
And the
taking
2
it down to 4. D3 mortal wounds on. How does this work, do you see?
That's a good point. They are in a separate unit, I guess. But
Yeah, they are separate
so
Okay, so-
D3 on them, they're dead.
Okay, so they're dead. And now Malak.
Malik, one
There's
wound.
1 wound, and then this guy as well. Well, is it? It's D6 inches,
It's
isn't
6
it?
inches.
6 inches. Okay.
3
So
on him.
6. So 3 mortal wounds on him.
These guys are dead.
So yeah, so that's 2 points for Nick. Taking Nick to. We'll count that later on.
It,
So, yeah.
it takes me to 11.
11
on
points. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting
I'm
that
on
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
But then again, I do expect it from DC. So, okay. So shooting phase, we can go into the shooting phase because there's a lot of shooting.
Yep.
So he
We've
can
got
shoot.
a melter
Okay.
into him and a flamer. So flamer first. 3.
3 shots, auto hits. So wounding on 4s.
1.
Just the 1.
And the save, and now the melter, the
Melter.
all important melter, is a fail.
I want to note that he hits on 2s, and he also failed his prayer on a 1 again.
It's true, yes, he did fail
Doug's
it
in
again.
I want to just point this out. That wow.
Okay, so wow, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so no wounds there in the shooting phase. We will go straight into the charge phase now. Overwatch from D. No, there's no Overwatch. So in he goes. He can't fail.
Right.
And now number of attacks. How many attacks has he got?
I believe he's got
3, and then +1 for the.
Okay, do you want to check?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
check
check
that and get back to you now.
When have we ever?
Fight phase. How many attacks?
4
4 attacks.
plus 2 with the mecha tendrils. But
Okay.
it's 3 with the assault.
Okay, so let's do this.
Do this.
All right. So
Go on 3s.
hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 5 because of the power axe
So 4 3s.
with -1.
Yep.
So 1 wound.
He's dead.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
he's dead, gaining 1 point for DC and finishing off turn 3.
Yeah.
So he's actually scored 1 point now.
Yeah, so 9 puts him up to 9.
9 points to 10 for Nick on the primary. Nick has won the secondary for sure,
Yeah.
because even if DC discards 1, he still has to stay with very ugly cards actually. And he's still winning tertiary with first strike. And we'll go move on to the World Eaters turn 4. So, you know,
Yeah.
turn 4 for the World Eaters.
Eating
And
the world.
movement. Everything's in this corner. Have you seen?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
We can
on
just
that.
cut this board in half.
Yeah,
and just play
let's
the quarter.
let someone else play on that side. Okay, so Nick's Warlord has moved forward.
Yeah.
Khan the Betrayer has moved forward. All the Berserkers have moved forward, and the champion
Advanced.
has advanced. We've seen the Rhino finally moving up, and it's very important turn. I know Nick's in the lead for Maelstrom. He has
Drawn
secure objective 5,
But-
which is back there.
Yeah, but I do have secure 1 and claim and dispel, so
Yeah.
he's still within 3, so I'll be able to capture that now from him.
Interesting. So getting 2 points, but it's all about the primary now. It's
Yeah.
all about the primary because that there it's where it's actually
Yeah.
very, very close. So no psychic phase, straight into shooting.
Yep, here we go. So we're gonna be putting the plasma pistol into.
Okay, plasma pistol into the contemptor.
Yeah,
Hitting on 2s
yeah, hits. Wounds.
and wounds.
Yeah.
5 up and vulnerable save.
No.
No,
damage.
so that's damage 2 because he always overcharges.
You know what I forgot to do? My bloody
Warp
master
bolter.
mechanisms.
Yeah. Warp bolter
I
now.
moved him over.
Yeah, the warp bolter. How many wounds does he have? He has 4.
4, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put the warp bolter into him.
Okay, warp bolt into him.
Yeah,
2
2.
hits.
No.
No wounds.
And now all the bolt pistols into that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 bolt pistols into the whatchamacallit, the tank, the predator. So yeah, all hit.
5 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
3 ups, and that's 2 saves there.
Yeah.
So that's you haven't advanced with
No,
you can't
so
shoot
yeah,
with the Rhino.
yeah. So 4 shots into the contemptor.
4 of his move.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's
around
within
5.
12. He's
Yeah.
within 12.
So 3 hits, 5 to wound, 1 wound.
That's 1 wound. That's all it needs.
Yeah.
3 up save,
Yeah.
and that's a save.
Havoc. So 3. Hitting on 4s. Nothing.
Okay, and now that's the end of the shooting
That's the end
phase.
of the shooting.
And straight into the charge
assault
phase.
Yeah.
Assault
So
phase.
we're going to be putting the berserkers into the predator.
Okay, berserkers into predator. So Overwatch now coming in.
Yep.
6s. Nothing.
Nothing there.
Havoc.
Havoc.
2 shots.
2.
1 hit.
1.
3s.
Nothing.
And
Big
now
guy.
big boy.
1, 2,
5,
3,
not bad.
4, 5. Nothing.
No.
Okay.
So we need about a 6, I would think it was. Yes.
Lovely.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Got
you
it.
need a 5 actually, but 6 will do.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Here we go. I will do the movements after. Just
Okay, so
now.
berserkers are moving in,
Yeah.
making that predator not being able to shoot next turn again.
So we're going to be putting the
Khornes the betrayer.
the rhino first.
Okay, Rhino
so Rhino
going
first
into
into
both units,
Yeah.
into the Contemptor and
The Wolfsman.
Okay, Contemptor. 6s. Just the 1.
Wounds.
And wound.
Saves.
saves.
And then,
Melter.
yeah, Melter.
Okay, Melter into the Rhino.
Now, Flamer.
Flamer. 1 hit.
1 hit.
No.
No. Need a high roll there, that's a 7.
And 7 will. Ooh. 7 will put him over there.
Okay.
Just here. So at least I get to avoid the flamer hits.
Okay.
So Khornes will now go into both as well.
Khan going into the Contemptor.
Yeah.
6s. No.
Yes.
He's well and truly in.
Yeah.
So he's going into both, sorry,
Both,
isn't
yeah.
he? Okay.
It's both.
And now Demon Prince.
Yeah, Demon
Is
Prince.
he going into these two?
No, he's going into
Just
this
two.
one and Malik.
And Malak. Okay.
Malek with his pistol.
Yeah.
Nope.
So here we go.
That's a 3. So
he'll just be able to get into that one.
into that one.
And that's it.
Okay.
Because he's got the brass collar.
Okay, so straight into the fight phase.
Yeah. So we'll just move these guys in.
Choppy choppy.
And now the 3-inch pylon. And here we go. So we've got 7 guys. So 6 times 4.
That's a lot of attacks. Do
Yeah.
you want to do?
We'll do
you want
that
to do the
off, yeah.
smaller? Yeah. We'll do the smaller. We'll do Khan the Betrayer and the Demon Prince,
Yeah.
and then
so,
we'll do the rest off camera.
Yeah. So the Demon Prince.
Demon Prince into the Predator.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's in on 2s, rerolling 1s. That's a full house. Yes, it is. Strength is 8. Does it have
7.
the?
No,
Okay, it
7
doesn't have the
no
relics,
intoxicating elixir
Okay.
for me. So 5s, but re-rolling for the champion.
Yeah, no, it's 4s because you're strength 7.
Yeah,
aren't
it's
you?
true. Yeah.
Toughness 7.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, that's a very good roll. Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Damage
up.
2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's gone anyway.
It's
gone.
It's gone. Does it
Yeah.
explode? Yes,
Yes.
it does. Yes, it does.
Well, that's actually good.
Yeah, it kind of
Yes.
changes things.
Yeah,
Alright.
That's actually good.
Okay, so into Malak himself, he could die. D3. He's got 3 wounds,
That's
taking him down to 1.
Yeah.
Number of wounds onto the berserkers.
Yeah.
That's 1 berserker dead. And there's only 2 wounds remaining
On
on
the
the Demon
warlord.
Prince.
This is a big roll.
3 up. Yeah.
Yes, the Demon Prince is slain.
Well, that's changed things up a little
Yes,
bit.
it does. Makes things very, very interesting. Lastly, well,
See
no,
if
not
he
lastly.
explodes now.
Yes, no, he does explode his own one.
His own
Yeah,
wound,
now
yeah.
see if he
Oh,
explodes.
so
Ah,
he
see if he
explodes.
explodes.
Yes.
Wow.
What? He explodes.
Okay, so
unbelievable.
it's within 6 inches, isn't it?
For Dreadnought?
Yeah.
Yeah, check it.
It has to be 6
Oh,
because it's a
no.
contemptor.
And that's how the world eaters go down.
This is unbelievable. To both exploding at one time.
Okay, just checking that quickly.
Yeah. I've got it right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is. Containment breach. D3 mortal wounds within 6.
Okay, so 3 inches, 3 mortal wounds, D3 mortal wounds into them.
Here we go. Another 1.
That's just 1.
Slowly but surely.
D3 mortal wounds into Khan.
Just
That's
a 1.
1. D3 into your
That's just 2.
2, taking it down to 2, and into the Rhino
3.
is 3. Does it reach Mark?
The 6, I'll try.
I doubt it. Doesn't look like 6.
No.
It's about an inch.
Okay. So now we go. So the Contempt is dead.
Yeah.
And now we do Khan the Betrayer
Yeah.
into
he's down
the.
to 5.
I keep forgetting his name.
Warpsmith.
Warpsmith.
Wally, his name is Wally the Warpsmith.
Okay.
So here we go, 6.
Hitting on
8
twos.
attacks.
Maybe I should name the Warpsmith.
1, can't be rolled once. 4 wounds, -4.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
straight to his
So
armor.
he is dead as well.
Yeah.
Dead. So yeah, there's a lot of counting to do. Nick, you can't now attack
No,
with
they can
them
still
because
pile
it's-
in,
he
but-
can pile in, but
Consolidate.
yeah, consolidate 3 inches, but there's nothing in, and that's the end of the World Eaters turn 4. We will have to count points, and we will update you at the beginning of DC's turn 4. So you know. And we're back, and again it's all in this corner, and it's all about to go down. So no psychic phase now. Movement. He's just moved up slightly up because the plan is for DC to remove a unit with one of them, remove another unit with one of them, and then hopefully charge into Khan to get 3 points in total. We've stopped playing the Maelstrom at the moment because it's just silly for DC, waste of time. Yeah, Nick's won the secondary for sure. So we're going to go straight into the shooting phase, but before that,
So
we're going to roll.
It's a little bit out of sequence.
Yeah.
So we're going to start the battle round.
Yeah, but
we're
we've
gonna
always
show
been
you.
missing it on camera, so
We
we're
have.
going to do it on camera.
It's a 3 up now because his disciples died earlier.
Okay, so 3 up.
I'm going to do Mutating Invocation to get D3 wounds back because he is Mark of Zeech.
And that's a 2.
And that's a 2.
That's a better roll than a 1 for
Yep.
the last 3
But
turns.
it's not what you need.
But it's not what I
Okay,
need.
so not with shoot. Okay, so shooting phase next.
Yeah, so let's go with
Predator number 1.
into those guys, of course.
They're both of them are on full wounds, so they're hitting on 3s. No, they have moved, haven't they?
No, that was the
No,
last turn.
okay.
Hitting on
So
3s.
into the Berserkers.
Hitting on 3s.
3 hits.
That's not good. 3's to wound. 2 wounds. -1.
2 saves.
Okay.
Havoc launcher. 2
2
shots.
shots.
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 wounds. 2 dead.
Okay.
2 dead. And the big gun now.
Now time for the big gun.
So 5.
Hitting on 3s.
2. 1.
-1. And that's 1 other dead, so that's down to 2 now.
Yeah.
But that's not a full unit
That's
dead
not
with
dead
all the
yet.
shooting from 1. So,
Okay. Combi
next up.
bolter into them. Havoc launcher into them. And then we're going to have to do heavy bolters into them as well.
Okay.
And then the big gun into them.
Big gun into the
Just
Rhino.
on the chance that I can shoot him. So let's do the big gun first, to get out of the way.
So that's good.
4, 5.
Yeah.
3s.
That's good.
Oh, here we go.
4s, yeah.
Toughness
7, toughness 7. Yeah, 4 to wounds.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a very good roll.
-1.
4 ups.
Oh,
That's
but-
just 1 goes through, damage 3, taking it down to 2.
Your rolling of 4 ups is just
Yeah.
obscene.
Okay, and now all the
Yeah.
rest into
So,
those 2
combi bolter.
Berserkers.
Hitting on 3s.
4s. 1.
1 wound.
6.
Havoc launcher.
4 shots.
4 shots. On 3s. 3 hits. There's 1 wound there. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
1.
So that's just the champion remaining.
And then
now.
heavy bolters. The
Heavy
last one.
bolters is the last thing that's gonna shoot.
Not bad.
4 hits.
3
3
wounds.
wounds, Nick.
Ah,
Oh, he's
gone.
dead. So that's 1 point for DC, and the Berserker's taken out the way. Now there's a pistol on him,
I might as well throw a
and
crack
he
grenade.
might as well. Okay, crack grenade
Makes more
firing
sense.
Yeah.
into the Rhino. That's a hit.
Five
Strength
wound.
6.
No wounds.
No wounds. And are you going to charge now? You do need to go for it.
Yeah, I do. It's win or lose at this stage, isn't it?
Yeah, Nick's
It's all or nothing.
Nick's
Yeah.
still two
Yeah.
2 units in front of you, 2 kills
Plasma.
in front of you.
This
Okay.
is it.
And it's a 6. And it's a 6.
Do you have an invulnerable?
No invulnerable
Yes,
save.
yeah,
no?
I've got a 4 invulnerable.
Okay.
Really?
So
Yeah, Sigil of Corruption. He's a Dark Apostle.
Okay.
it's a wound. -1.
It's a wound. I didn't know they have an invulnerable
Doesn't
save.
matter anyway.
That's a 2 anyway, meaning Nick gets an extra point there For no mercy and slay the warlord, and DC has left the studio again. Wow.
I just want to point out that I called it.
Yes, you did
Off
call
camera,
it.
I said I'm going to kill you in Overwatch.
You did call it.
I'm going to kill you in Overwatch.
So Malak is dead, and that I guess is the game now.
It pretty much is.
Because he had to, he had to kill 3 units to draw.
Yeah.
He's just killed 1.
Yeah, he had
and
to
at
kill
the
the
same
4. He had to
time,
kill 4.
at the same time, he's actually lost a unit.
Yeah, because
So,
and this would actually, if we can carry it on, but essentially it's just for tertiary at this point.
So we'll go and look for DC, and we'll catch you back now. So I went out and looked for DC. Finally found him. He was crying in the corner of the patio outside.
I'm clean.
So what a game!
Yes, that was amazing.
That was amazing.
I haven't had
That
a game
was
like
like
that.
I was at the point where I was like, is everything just gonna die?
It was crazy.
Like something's gonna kill something, blow up, kill the other thing, and there's gonna be nothing on the table.
Yeah.
Who was there? There was like
A rhino.
and a rhino, an exalted champion,
Khan, and 2 predators.
Khan, and 2 predators.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
And we could have gone on. We could have carried on playing, and
essentially
and
what I
less
would
would have been on the table. But
essentially what I would have done in that turn was charge the predator and charge the exalted champion and then Khan.
yeah.
So depending on how the Overwatch goes,
Yeah.
depends on
That's
how
the
the
good
game
thing
will
about
end.
rhinos. When you've got things that you don't want them to die in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Just send the rhino in first.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Something you learn when
So,
you play Harlequins.
Yeah. It's been really cool to actually have a bit of a tester for the No Retreat. So No Retreat, like we mentioned at the beginning, is in a couple of days' time. So it's good to actually refresh our memories with some of the rules we use and how the missions work as well. So I hope you've enjoyed our format as well.
I know,
Hope
I
you've
did.
enjoyed the game. And going back to the game, I don't think we did a lot of mistakes. Like your rolls were really, really poor. In the poor, but I think they were poor just like with the priest and stuff like that. But apart from that, it was average. You weren't having bad rolls.
Yeah.
It was I made some.
I mean, cultists essentially you don't expect them to
No,
do
exactly.
much. The predators.
Predators were
Yeah.
bad in opening turn, but turn 3 they were absolutely brutal.
Yeah,
They
but
did
I think they're
everything.
lackluster anyway because essentially it's just a -1.
It's a -1.
It's only 4+, it's a 50-50.
We've talked about that so many times.
Yeah.
It's a great strat, but when you have it on heavy bolters and autocannons, where like Nick says is a -1, you just have a 50-50 on most stuff. If you're shooting at vehicles and
They always
monsters,
3-up.
they're bound to have a 2-up or 3-up. So
Yeah, it's true. There's a few mistakes I made. I think I burnt CP. Like it was money in my pocket.
I
It
also-
was
You burnt
like
CP
on
before
silly
anything.
things.
and I think I wouldn't have sent that knight in so early on. I would have held it back a bit more.
Oh, it's tough. Yeah,
A bit more, try and kill a couple of more berserkers here and there, and then maybe go for the kill.
Maybe use them for the counter charge.
Yeah, and you charge like a unit of berserkers still in a tank, his warlords with 10 attacks and a venom caller at the same time. It's like a bit too much for.
maybe.
That was a bit much.
Yeah, I haven't used my knights much, so I'm learning with them, and I probably overestimated his
Capabilities.
survivabilities and
Yeah.
capabilities.
Yeah.
I probably should have backlined further, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to box myself in on the back because I know you probably
Like
what
happened?
board control.
It would have happened
Yeah,
before
exactly.
that. Before.
Exactly.
So
But yeah, so and I burned through the CP. I missed healing the contempt. I mean, he died anyway, convincingly in combat. But I missed healing him because I'd moved the bloody Warpsmith to do it,
and then
I forgot.
It happens.
It happens.
And going into your list, Nick, it's good to see it win a game against a strongish list. Okay, it's not ultra competitive, but you've got
kill shot and a knight.
the three
exactly.
predators, you've got a lot of cutters to kill, and Renegade Knight. So taking a list like that down was pretty impressive.
Yes, because it was just turn 2. The chaff just disintegrated.
Yeah,
the
disappeared.
bolt pistols were killing like droves.
Yeah. I'd never seen that before. What,
Cultists,
9 of them?
9 of them with
bolt
bolt
pistols?
pistols.
Brutal.
Crazy.
Yeah, they died, and then I looked down and there was no chaff left, nothing to use. I just kind of had my
I thought
turtle going.
I thought the chaff was gonna last a bit more.
Yeah, same.
and I think that changed the game radically when his units were freely moving towards you.
Yeah. Well, everything. There was a turn where just everything advanced 6.
Yeah.
So everything was on top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. But amazing game, and some of the stuff that happened. Malak getting shot in the face by Calm with a paladin pistol.
That's a fantastic way
Yeah,
to
that
do
was
it.
like, poof. And the Predator exploding, then the Contemptor blowing
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
like,
like,
oh
what the-
no!
I wrote-
Like there was, I think there was. We played turn 4. Did we play turn 4? Yeah, at
Yes.
the end of turn 3 or
Yeah.
throughout turn 3, I actually mentioned like I think we can call it
Yeah.
because I don't know what I said,
Yeah.
and then it all went like poof.
Yeah.
It's good that we haven't called it because
Yeah.
it all changed drastically and then changed drastically again.
Yeah.
And it's I love to see chaos versus chaos as well.
It's a good grudge match.
It's a good grudge match.
Really
yeah.
like that because it kind of equal footing on many things. And
Yeah,
it's just,
exactly.
It's,
It's
just
the same
fisticuffs.
codex.
Yeah.
I rolled a double 1 on a charge for
Yeah.
the knight.
Same codex,
That was
but not a mirror
horrific.
match.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
codex,
yeah,
but
same,
not a
yeah.
mirror match.
Yeah.
That's why it's they're pretty much on par.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, hope you've enjoyed it. We've had a fantastic time here at the studio.
Yeah.
If you want to see more content, make sure to head down to snbattlereports.com and check the SN Plus membership, where we have over 100 battle reports there for you. So thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next one. Cheerio.